Hello, hello, hello. Is it working now? Hello, hello, hello. Is it working now? I've got to actually like start the live stream again and find out. Oh, no, no. Go back to the live stream. Where's the live stream? I'm trying to watch myself live, gosh darn it. Theoretically, there's audio now. Right? Stream again and find out. Oh, no, no. Yeah, there we go. Okay. All right. We're getting somewhere. Live stream audio is now functional. Unfortunately, tragically, it looks like ultra-wide, though, on YouTube, not really working the way you'd expect. Now, what's interesting is if you go over to Kick, it does not appear as though there are black bars. There are on Twitch from the looks of things. Where did my Kick link go? I'll have to delve more into that in the future. I'll have to figure that out. Is everything working properly? Kick says that it's streaming, but I don't actually see anything on there. Refreshing a couple of times. This is why we don't stream as often as I'd like to, because whenever I try to stream, everything is just broken and doesn't work properly, and I have to like jump through all of these hoops at the top of every live stream to make everything work properly, and it's always just such a pain, and I hate it. Back in the day, I feel like live streaming wasn't so complicated, even if I was on multiple platforms. I'm pretty sure we used to do 3 streams on like YouTube, Mixer, if you remember that, and Twitch, and everything was fine. And then nowadays, no, it's not gonna work. Nowadays, every time I try to do it, it's like technology has gotten so much more advanced to the point where it's just basically almost unusable. Nothing functions properly the way you'd expect it to. And hold on, I'm gonna try the bitrate trick, where I just change the bitrate by 1 number and then start the stream again. And typically what happens there is it just kind of starts working for some reason. I don't know why. If it doesn't start working, we just might go without Kick. I'm not that I like Quick Kick. I like Kick as a platform. But I'm not so invested in it that I'm willing to just sit here for 40 minutes. There it is, trying to make it work. Okay, and is there still audio? Kick. I'm not that there's my voice. Hopefully everyone hears it. Hopefully everything is good. How long has this been going on for? This has been like 5 minutes of my life that I'll never get back. That we'll just never recover from. That I've been struggling to just make the live stream work. Welcome back to Clair Obscur. Hold on. I've got to fix the background. Wait, the game is gone from the background as well. Lest we forget that. Can't just have that wallpaper back there. It's lovely, though. It's Avatar-themed wallpaper. I'm quite a fan of it. But, obviously, we want to have the gameplay behind me, and also behind that is the gameplay. So we've got, like, many tiers of gaming goodness going on right now. Welcome back to Clair Obscur Expedition 33, where I was running around, having a grand old time exploring the world now that SK can just plow through reefs. And they don't stay broken, tragically. I wish that they did, but they don't appear to. They seem to come back. I haven't thoroughly explored everything, but I have kind of gone around here and there. And I've actually got no idea where I am now relative to where we need to be going. But good and exciting news is that there's been an update for the game as of today that fixes a few different things. So one of the things they mentioned was the speed of the cursor. It didn't say map in particular, but I wanted to see if the speed on the map... Well, that doesn't feel much better, honestly. No, that's still stupidly fast. That is still so stupidly fast. That's after the update. It's still borderline unusable. It moves so quick, and I'm like feathering this, right? Like I'm going real gentle, and it's still just like twitching all over the place, like a squirrel on. I was gonna say cocaine, but then I stopped myself. But then I said it anyway, like a squirrel on cocaine. It's wigging out over here, and I can't stand it. The other thing apparently it fixed is stability, which is desperately needed because I've had this game crash constantly. For some reason it didn't crash during the last stream, only to go on to crash again immediately after the stream ended, which is a great time. Now, somewhere along in here, and I'm not joking when I say that I am lost, I am turned around, I don't know where I am relative to where I need to be. Also, I found a little island that I was going to go back to, because I figured, hey, now would be a good time to do that. But I feel like I'm now back up here close to where we need to be to progress the plot. Ought we not just go ahead and do that? Let's have a look at where we're at in the world and where we need to be going. So there's some kind of creatures we need to defeat. Sirene and Visages, Visage, probably. Visages and Sirene. So we need to go defeat the two of those. Apparently they're tough as nails. And I remember what I was going to do now. I was going to go back, now that we've had a couple of streams since the last time we found Gross Tete, however you're supposed to say his name. I figured I'd double back and try again. Because I wouldn't do it too hot last time. I was trying to do all the parries. I wondered if maybe we could just dodge him. Because apparently the way that you fight him is you don't actually deal enough damage to kill him at any point. What you're supposed to do is just keep dodging him until he breaks. And you could probably do that with parries. I don't know. What is that? Have I been here before? There he is. Oh, we just stumbled upon him. Well, I did not think he was here. See, that's how little understanding of the map I've got since we got the ability to completely break and shatter the coral reefs around here. I had no idea that this is where he was. He's over here at Coastal Cave. Okay, I think this is the little island back here that I found before that I wanted to go check out. And we're just not going to because we've already made it here. So I'm going to go ahead and fight him. And we'll see where this gets us. Like I said, we're going to do our best to parry. But if it gets into a rough situation, we might switch to dodges and see if that gets us there. I meant to have Lune with us. I did not realize what party I was coming into this fight with. A different party would have been better. Eventually, we will have her when everyone else here dies. I'm going to be real quiet. Because I want to focus on the sounds. Because, like, yes, there's visual cues for when to go, but the sounds are better. There's nothing funnier than the fact that everyone died right after I said that. Like, you couldn't have possibly had better timing than for me to just give this statement that, yeah, no, if I listen, I'll be able to hear it all a lot better. It's going to work out for me better in the long run to just immediately die. And yeah, you'll notice I am still doing, like, parries. I'm not dodging. I want to practice parries, and now seems like a great time to do that. Should we go ahead and also, like, res the other fella there? Yeah, let's get him back on his feet. Welcome to the party, big boy. See, resing him was a great call. And don't we have an ability to res with this guy? I don't think we do. I think we have a healing ability. Applies regen to all allies. That would actually be pretty decent, but do we want to bring back Mael? I think no. I think we're going to go ahead and do this. Get regen. Okay, and then what we're going to do... We're not giving up. We're going to keep up the parries. Quitting parrying is for quitters. Quitters are losers. Even if you lose, as long as you played the game, you're a winner. Unless, of course, you were playing against someone who went on to win, in which case they're the winner. My hands are getting sweaty already. No! I felt it happening. I felt my finger not respond quickly enough. Yeah, send him to the reserve team. Lune ought to be able to, like, do some healing, keep everybody on their feet. We're going to resort to dodging. Notice how all of our dodges are perfect. Now, we're not going to be doing... Oh, except for that one. See, he would have hit us there. Is this the meta? I don't know. Does this work? Will he actually break himself into pieces doing this? I don't know. See, we dodged too early there. We would already be dead by now because we haven't had a turn to heal. Yeah, we're missing them. Tricky, boys. It's getting tricky. Way too early. Way too early. We literally have like one left standing. This is ridiculous. Okay. We just gotta get through this round. No! I was gonna say, and then we can res someone. Oh, gosh darn it. Well, we definitely made it pretty far that time. You know, I don't know how many it actually takes before he, like, breaks and dies. Seems like he's nowhere close. Hands, though. Hands, I get all nervous. Oh, really? All the way back here, huh? You couldn't have put me a little bit closer to him? Well, where the heck even is he from here? I've already forgotten. Let's have a look at the world map. Yeah, no, he's like right along... He's like right along in here. So we just got to go up and around. That's fine. Well, do we want to go have a look at that other island real quick that I talked about? A nice break in between attempts. I've determined I'm going to defeat him. That's what we're doing today. That's today's stream. Okay, will we do plot stuff? Yeah, maybe. Maybe we'll progress the plot a little bit. I don't know. Arthur, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the pain. Welcome to the punishment. There's no punishment involved here. No one's done anything wrong other than fail, which I guess in itself is its own punishment. When one fails, you feel that in your soul. So far, you know what? The adjustments they've made to the pointer, to the cursor, not noticeable. Stability improvements. We'll see. Like I said, somehow we made it through the entire last stream without crashing, and then crashed immediately after I ended the stream. I decided to go run around a little bit. What on earth is that? Do I need to fight it? Can I just grab this? Expedition 43.
Expedition 43. Sabine. That damn snake destroyed all our submarines in a matter of minutes.
Snake?
And now we're stuck with no equipment, no food, no water, nothing. No way to get off this island, and no way to kill that bloody serpent.
What are we talking about here?
The painters must be laughing. Diverting the resources of the entire engineering and defense divisions to construct those subs. And mad, all the people who trusted our vision and volunteered their lives. If we die stranded on this tiny island after everything we went through to get here, my ghost will haunt her blasted monolith and this island and that stupid snake for all time. Merde!
Okay, we need to be on the lookout for a ghost and a snake is apparently what we've learned here. What about this thing? I don't suppose this is the ghost here. Did she die and become this creature? And should we, like, engage with it? Or do we think this is also going to be tricky? I feel like we probably have pretty good odds. You know, we've gotten warmed up after jumping away from Tede or TD or whatever his name is. Do we get to initiate this? Nope. Well, great start to things. Absolutely brilliant start. I gotta say, that definitely worked out. Can we shoot these to do some, like, opening damage? Probably if we'd actually landed the shot, it would have been better off for us. Honestly, this thing doesn't seem all that tricky, just based on the fact that we've already done quite a bit of damage. Unfortunately, we cannot do Flare at Fury now. I've kind of messed that up a little bit. We'll just move straight to this one and see how much damage we can deal. Absolutely none. It's a flying enemy. Oh, fantastic. Good work all around, everybody. Where are we going to respawn when we die to this thing? Hey, there we go. Can we get someone on their feet, please? Can we please revive literally either one of these two? Why do they got little purple hearts above their heads? What is that indicative of? Dark projectiles. Here we go with this again. Well, listen, I'm not really believing that this is going to go well. I think what we should have done was this all along. Because it's just going to dodge. We're not done. We have a reserve team. Okay. For the Reaper cultist here, which is just a funny name for a creature. Yeah, no, send in the reserve team. Let's see what they got. Let's see what they can do. Yeah, that's just so many attacks. That's just crazy. Well, let's not, like, immediately die.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
I don't know why I can't time these. I have no excuses. There's no excusing that behavior, okay? There's nothing I can say to explain that away. It was just poor on my part, okay? But here's the thing, right? We're right back here, so we don't actually have to travel anywhere. We can just, like, try this again. With the knowledge we have now of what we're up against, it's possible we might be able to pull something off here, okay?
Watch out.
Okay, I mean, we was almost there. We almost pulled something off. And now we know with this thing that there's literally no point in trying to, like, stab it because it's just gonna dodge. So let's try to shoot these little orbs. And then we'll just shoot the darn thing. We'll just keep shooting it, and then when we're done, we'll go in for a regular attack, and maybe it lands. That one landed, you know?
Let's stop. Let's stop. Let's stop.
Okay, better. Good call to just do the dodge there, I've got to say. Very good call. Hold on. I've got 2 left. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to do the next 2 shots, and then we're going to go in and try to stab it. Okay, and then we're going to go back. Oh, no, I thought he would still get another chance to try to, like, heal himself. Everyone's in a bad way. I didn't okay. All right, let's see. We can try to cast Regen on everyone. It might be worth it. It might be a thing to do. And then let's just rely on dodges. Let's not even try to parry. Well, at least I don't have to do anything else now, right? Like, he's just dead. I don't have to try to dodge with him anymore. That's good.
On guard.
Regen is a buff that heals characters. You don't say. 10% of their max health at the beginning of their turn. Thank you for that insight. I appreciate it. We're going to go back to doing that. And then I'll tell you what we'll do. We're going to do a revive tent on our guy. Get him back on his feet.
Still need
We
help.
just hope for the best here. Oh! You like how I got so many of those perfect in a row? I liked that. I thought that was pretty good. Hold on. Do a regular attack. Okay.
Finesse and
Wait,
grace.
why am I not getting my ability to do my multiple attacks? With him, I should be able to attack and then do a... I didn't change out his weapon or anything, did I? What are these purple things he's wielding? Are those his standard weapons? Or is it because he's got that purple heart on him or something? Something's not right. Something is not right there. I don't know what it is. I don't know what to do there. I say we do a revive. We just try to keep everyone alive for the remainder of this.
Not impressed.
Ready to attack.
Watch out, man.
There we go. I fully expected him to just go ahead and dodge that. I'm glad he didn't. Let's go over our options here. Like, I would love to do a stalactite punch, but I don't, like, trust it to actually make impact. Ought we not just go ahead and take the opportunity to shoot it 4 times? That's such a pathetic attack. I mean, even if the odds of hitting are low, I think it might have been better to just try it. It's 4 hits. Dead again, that's alright. That's okay. How many we got? We got 3. And then we rest. We just constantly be reviving. So that there's always someone who gets a turn in a second to do another revive. Oh, right at the end. That's the closest we've ever come to dodging all of those, though. See, now I'm confused about what you're capable of, but I want you to do a perfect recovery on yourself. And, like, get back a minute amount of health. I don't know. Low dark damage can break. We'll try. Yeah, no, he's just gonna dodge it. This is what's expected, honestly.
Dance. Watch out, man.
That's unfortunate. We did so well last time. Well, once again, this. And then once again, we're just burning through, resurrections here.
Can't leave us yet.
Not impressed.
On it.
There we go. And we defeated it in the end. Now, was it a grueling fight? Yes. Did we get Blottom? Yes. Do we need to go over what our boy has equipped right now? Yeah, apparently we do. Verso, what do you currently got equipped? What does this do? Play again after a base attack. It's what he's got wielded. It's just not working. So I don't know if it was maybe something to do with the purple hearts that he had as like a debuff from that enemy there. But also, we do now have the Cruelrum upgraded, as well as the Blottom. Perfection is now based on current health. Gain 1 rank every 20% missing health. There's a playstyle for that. There's people out there that's great for them. +1 perfection on critical hit. That's pretty decent. Can we go get this upgraded? 50% increase to base attack damage. Why have we not upgraded that? I feel like we need to go do that. Like, can we just go to a campsite immediately right now? I don't think there's any reason not to. We picked up something there as well that looked like it had to do with the camp. Let's just head to camp. We're not going to hang around there and chat to everybody and have the fireside chat and build all of our relationships and all of that. We don't need to be doing that right now. Ooh, while exploring the overworld, I did find another little kid between streams, so we should also go do that real quick. Probably one of those two. Maybe I found two more. I don't know. You found some of my kids. Which reward should I give you? This should be useful here. Oh, good! You have found 5 of my 9 lost Jestrels so far. So we got 4 more to go, and we are just burning through getting all those fantastic hairstyles. At one point, we're going to give everyone that hair, and that's going to be the entire stream. There's going to be emotional moments. There's going to be a lot of resonance, heavy impact, and we just have to kind of get through it with all of those ridiculous hairstyles. Okay, my guy, right here. This is going to cost a Resplendent Catalyst, but it's going to increase our base attack by 50%. Or base attack damage, I should say. I think that's worth it. There's probably something in the overworld we could fight to gain that upgrade without actually having to pay for it, but we're going to go ahead and get it. And then also we're going to do it again, and then we're going to stop there. We're not going to go any further with that. How are we doing with yours? Resplendent Chroma Catalysts are expensive. We're going to call that there. Actually, real quick, have I found anything in the overworld that will let me upgrade my gear? No. We've got 6 colors of Lumina to spend, and we're not going to. I'm pretty sure that's all we wanted to do at camp. I don't... you know what? We've never once played any of the discs that we found before. Lights of the Past, Our Painted Family, Aline's Glass House, Honeymoon, and Lumiere. That sounds pleasant. Let's have a listen. Oh, it still says "Be right back" at the top of the screen. My bad. My bad, folks. Literally, Arthur, you could have told me. At any point, you could have mentioned that. This is a bit of a bob. I like it. We are going to now rest at the flag. Do you actually have to rest at the flag? Does it just not automatically do that? Also, should we have a look at our attributes because we haven't in a while and we've got a lot of points to spend? Well, not for him so much. Or for her, really. He doesn't... for these two, we do. Well, I'll tell you what about our skills? I know, yeah, I was going to say, we have a lot of those. So having a look at the entire screen here, what do we want for this guy that's going to revolutionize the way that we are playing as him right now? What do you do? Defiant Strike deals high single target physical damage that applies a mark and has 2 hits. Costs 30% of current health. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I'm sure, again, if you got a healer in the party at all times and you're great at doing the dodges and the parries, that's probably crazy, and in fact we might even just unlock it. Not a big fan of it. Deals high single target damage, 5 hits, uses weapon's current element. On a critical hit, it generates 2 additional perfection. See, I like that. We have to go through this to get that. Now, we don't have to use that. You know, we can unlock Defiant Strike and not use it and just go right to Strike Storm. But what about Radiant Slash? Low light damage to all enemies can break. And then that leads to Light Holder, which is a medium single target light damage, 5 hit. This is all like behind me, isn't it? I just realized in the live stream you can't see what I'm reading. You just gotta trust me. It's back there. Alright, you just gotta take my word for it. I would never lie to you. I would never deceive you. Okay, I'm always gonna be completely honest about what I'm reading, whether or not you can see it. So then we have Endbringer. Causes an excessive amount of hot dogs to spew out of his ears. That's a crazy ability. I wonder why that's on there. Again, you just have to take my word for the fact that that's back there. Yeah, anyway, this is a great game, Juliet. You're correct. Your opinion is the right one. No, this is a great game. I'm having a great deal of fun with it. Let's go off to either side and see what we've got. Follow-up. Deals medium single target light damage, and damage increase for each free aim shot this turn up to 10 times. There are some really ridiculous ways you could break that. We're getting the recommendation here. Assault 0, Strike Storm, Marking Shot, Perfect Recovery, and Berserk Slash. Just use those. Don't bother with anything else. Just use those. Alright, well, we do have Perfect Recovery, which has been fantastic, and we're a big fan of it. We do make a pretty decent use of that one. And of your other recommendations here, let's see. Assault 0 we have as well. We don't use that one all that much, though. We probably should, because it does 5 hits. There's some interesting things you can do with that one. Marking Shot we use almost every round. Almost every round. So which ones am I actually missing here? Berserk Slash we also have, and love that one. Do I have all of them? Strike Storm. Which one is Strike Storm? That's the one I was just talking about trying to get. Okay, there we go. I guess that's what we're going to do then. We're going to go through Defiant Strike just so we can get down to Strike Storm. And then we're going to go ahead and assign that one. What do I want to get rid of? I mean, From Fire, we don't really use all that much. From Fire, I think in certain circumstances, if we were catching people on fire as much as we used to be really early on, would have been good. But I'm going to go ahead and get rid of it now for our current lineup here. So I think we're going to leave that there. Have you got Lancer Arm? Is that it? Lance? Is it Lance Arm? Is it two different words? I'm not even sure what that is. Is that ability? Is that in a weapon? It's possible. It's always possible. Did we rest? I actually have no idea. I guess we must have. Everyone's health is up. We've got our elixirs. Let's get back out of here, and we're going to go try one more time. Let's see. Yeah, just go to sleep. We're going to try one more time to take out the gigantic head with arms and legs, okay? We're going to go give that one more shot, Gross Tete or whatever his name is. And then, provided that just, like, completely fails, we're going to progress. Did I just hit the button to go... I do that. I repeatedly on that screen hit down instead of up. And we go back to here. Another night has passed. The party is one step closer to being gommaged. It's my fault. We're wasting time out here on the continent. Gross Tet. Yeah, I mean, I know that's how his name is spelled. My question is, how do you pronounce it, right? Because it's got that weird little symbol above the first T that throws me off a little bit. These must have been the aforementioned submarines. They're fascinating looking. I don't know how they ended up here, though, because this is not anywhere near where they need to be, all things considered. So, quite honestly, I have not seen the snake, the previously mentioned snake that apparently drove them to these shores. I don't want to. It could be underwater. We know that there are underwater areas that we are currently, at this present moment, unable to explore with our fella here. Oh, man, I don't know. Do we want to go fight the gigantic head? Do we want to go fight Tete or TT or whatever his name is? Or do we want to carry on with our lives and progress the plot? Because there's a part of me that wants to see where the game is going. I want to know where this story is going to end up eventually. But there's a bigger part of me that says, I don't know, I want to go fight the giant head. I think he's... Not right now, SK. I think he's down here, yeah. I was going to say, I couldn't quite recall. We're going to give it one more shot, okay? We're going to give it one more quick shot. The big pink snake that flies around, that fella up there. See, we theorized before we'd be able to fight that guy, but we've yet to have the opportunity. So I have a sneaking suspicion. I don't know this, but I think we're going to get the ability to fly at some point, just because there's a lot of things floating around in the air. And also, we already know that SK can fly. We see him flying around all the time. Not with us, mind you. He's no interest in flying around. I forgot to put Luna in the party.
Watch out.
Well, here we go. After that, we're moving to dodges. We're moving to dodges exclusively, which I assume will work, because the timing isn't as particular. Would have gotten hit right there.
Incoming.
It does hurt every time I see the perfect come up and realize that would have been like perfect parry timing, but it's what it is. I don't think there's any point in like actually attacking, because we can't deal all that much damage no matter what we do.
Watch out,
And here we go, we're back to this already. I'll tell you what this is great for, though. This is great, like, dodging and parrying timing practice. More than anything, I think that's great. Okay, so we can't do this one yet. We don't have enough AP for it. But just to refresh ourselves, very high lightning damage, 5 hits, generates 2 additional perfection if it's critical. So get his luck up, and we'll be getting somewhere there. I guess we'll just mark it. Whoever goes next is gonna... Oh, it's you. You're gonna go next. Ooh, what do we want to use against him? Stalact punches might be a great call. We're not on the heavy mask, though. Low dark damage. Fills 20% of the target's break bar. Do we need to fill his break bar? Is that how you defeat him? Oh, that would be hilarious. I just know that you have to dodge him enough that he eventually breaks, like he shatters into pieces. That's the extent of my knowledge on him. Do you actually have to fill up his break bar to break him? Because if not, missed opportunity. That'd be funny. That'd be great. Excellent use of game mechanics. Alright, let's give that a shot. Let's go. Fill up his break bar a little bit, and then back to bouncing out of the way. We ought to be applying things that buff the party, like giving us heavy amount of defenses, damage taken, reduction buffs. Defensive buffs would be the correct way of phrasing that. Things that let us go more turns so we can like heal. That's what we ought to be doing, but we don't have any of those sort of things equipped right now. We don't have any of that, so we really can't do any of it. Do we want to catch him on fire? No, we want to do this. It hurts to see it deal so little damage. It hurts to see that, like, oh no. Oh no! Wait. Wait. Hold on. That, not my fault. The controller's just not working anymore. It's turned on. Right? Like, you can see the red light, I assume. 8-bit dough! What do I do? What? Do I just, like... If I unplug it and plug it back in? Are you kidding me? What are the odds of that? Has that ever... that we've never had it just stop working? I was so confused because I was like, no, I'm not great at the game, but I definitely didn't mess up the timing that badly. It's not dead, by the way. It's been plugged in and charging. And it was still on. It didn't go dead. It just stopped responding. I'm upset. I'm considering moving it because I've got it plugged into a USB hub on my desk that also has my mouse and keyboard stuff plugged in. So I might plug it into the front of the PC here in a second. Maybe with some sort of interface, but it's never happened before. We played through almost the entirety of Black Myth Wukong with this controller and never had that happen. And the entirety of this game up until now. That has never happened before. I can't think of anything that's changed. Other than just the game thought that would be funny. It could have been the game. We don't know it was the computer. We don't know it was the controller. It could have been the game deciding to just be mean. See, I'm looking at this and all I can think is how tragic it is now that everyone we started this fight with is dead and they'll never come back and they're all dead forever. Mark the fella! There's like no, there's no reason for it. It was also like so perfectly timed between the end of my turn and the start of his. The fact that it stopped working at that exact moment. You don't think it's the sweat from my hands, do you? It's leached through the controller and caused it to have some sort of temporary issue. The game knows that I'm stressed. I'm trying not to think about it. The reason I'm talking right now, remember earlier, the first time we fought in this stream, I was like, I'm gonna focus real hard. I can't do that anymore. What do I got? I got Healing Light. I got nothing that's really gonna benefit us from a defensive standpoint. I did not prep for the fight. If I thought to prep for the fight, we'd have so many different abilities. So many things that give us an advantage in staying alive. I have to keep talking, though. The point I'm getting at is that I have to keep talking, because otherwise I'll start overthinking what we're doing here, and I won't be able to do it anymore. But if I just keep running my mouth, then I won't overthink the timing. I won't overthink how we lost our buffer and the controller died, meaning that if that happens again, we got nothing to fall back on. We don't have a backup party that we can rely on. It's just these two gals. We did it! Let's go! I'm so glad I didn't have to dodge that because I already put down the controller. Resplendent Chroma Catalyst and warming up. 5% increased damage per turn. It can stack up to 5 times. That's kind of cool, and we're going to give that to somebody right now. We need to have a talk, though, 8-Bit Dough, about what the heck was that all about. What? Since when does that happen? Who do you want to stick that on? We could literally stick it on anyone. Mael's who we're going to put it on. What do you have right now? Empowering Last Stand? We don't have you fighting anything by yourself at the moment. So let's give you warming up for the time being. In place of... yeah, gain powerful fighting alone. Okay, just for the time being. Cool! Well, that's what we wanted to do. That's what we came here for. We have succeeded in our great goal that we have striven to these many... about 30 minutes since the stream started. Great work, everyone. Pats on the back all around. I couldn't be more pleased. Let's head up north. I don't think there's any reason to linger around here. A part of me wanted to go back to the beginning of the game real quick before we go to the future, because I realized there's something we left unfinished, and I think it'd be funny if we go back there now, because we've come a bit of a ways since the beginning of the game, you could say. We've progressed quite a bit. We've become more powerful. We've leveled up a lot. We've become more skilled, arguably. Arguably, okay? You can argue it if you want to. I'm saying that arguably we've become more skilled. Which means that there's a possibility something that we skipped a long time ago might actually be a little easier for us now, which is like, I think one of the first optional bosses in like a little area that we passed that was like, it literally said danger or dangerous, and we just said, oh, well, never mind, and carried on with our lives. Let's just go back to it real quick. I know that means traversing across the entire world to get there for what is probably going to end up being a 5-minute, 50-second, 10-second boss fight. For a reward at this point that is just not going to be worth it, if we're being honest. If we all... Oh, hold on. Can't we break these now? We can break these now. I don't remember how, but somehow we can. That's right. So these are all over the world now. We can go back to them. And we can get Colors of Lumina. Absolutely worth it. See? So aren't you glad we came back here? It might have actually been that cave right there. Or maybe that was just one of them. I think it was around here, though. Yeah, whatever this cave was. Remember, it used to say danger. Now it just says a best cave. Probably because the danger is past. We're immortal now. Relative to whatever's in here, obviously. We're not even going to stop and heal. Should we stop and heal? How's everyone's health doing? Considering 3 of the party members, the 3 that happen to be in the party at the moment, all died? Probably should stop and rest, yeah. Why are all the sheep and things glowing? Who knows? Why is this one covered in pink petals? Who cares? Let's fight it. Is it going to be a fair fight? No. No, it's not. We're going to feel bad about that? Absolutely not a chance. This might end it. Okay, no, we're not that overpowered, apparently. That's good. I'm glad to see that. Can I shoot its little glowing bit? Yeah, that did max damage. Fun enough.
Precision.
So, yeah, I kind of thought we'd just wipe the floor with it real fast, and that's not happening. Whoa! Okay, buddy! It does hit. It does hit. I can confirm it does hit. Alright, do that. See if you can't break the darn thing. Lovely. Should we res him? Should we worry about that? I feel like we probably should, but we're going to do this instead. There we are. Probably should have done the parry. I didn't trust my timing after what happened to Verso. I didn't want to risk it, but I guess we probably should have. Should we bring him back? I feel like it'd be nice to have him for the remainder of the fight. Certainly. Whether or not we need him is a different matter altogether. Let's catch him on fire. Alright, you. I guess start off by just walking up and slapping it. It's a great place to start. And then let's have a look at what you can do next. So the first time ever doing Strike Storm. Alright, very exciting. We're not C, though. It's increased damage if we get up to C. I might actually want to do that. If I'm going to use this new ability for the first time, I want it to mean something, right? So we're just going to do Paradigm Shift, nice and simple. That'll get us up into C.
Ready to parry.
Oh, no! I was not sure what... I thought it was going to, like, shoot a beam of light out for some reason. I don't know where I got that idea from. So, listen. Immediately, things have not gone to plan. It started doing that, and I wasn't expecting it. But now, right? Hear me out. Didn't know we had to do 2 back-to-back.
Oh, well.
That did next to nothing. And now we're dead. So remember, the whole thing that we were coming here for was because this was going to be a walk in the park. You know, we've advanced so much in the game. This is going to be super easy. If we can do this, we can't really do anything else because it's so simple. Well, that has not worked out for us. And we're sending in the B team now. Some things we're ready for. I was not ready for there to be 2 attacks. Just do it. Just do it. Just finish off the party. That's fine. No, that's all right. It suits me just fine. I don't even care anymore. That suits me just fine. Yeah, no, that's great. That's wonderful. Thank you. Thank you so much. Do we want to go again? Do we think we can do better this time? I'm going to say yes. I'm going to say we try one more time. Because walking away after one fight, the whole thing I said earlier about quitting and losers and winners, is still applicable today, alright? Sometimes you gotta try, I think, like 48 times before you win. That's where we're at today.
Not impressed.
Awful. Just awful. Just terrible. Shoot him. And then bring him back. Bring him back immediately. Do nothing else. Get him back in the fight.
Once more.
Perfect. Now we can go slap him. And follow that up this time with marking shot. Let's not goof around here. Let's set my L up to do big damage if she can. Okay, I'm ready this time. I was ready for the second one. I just didn't time it right. Okay, so it didn't help much. Great damage. What are you about to do? Yeah, no, I'm not feeling good about this one. Really not feeling great about it today.
Go again.
There's a third attack, by the way, in case you were wondering. I went for dodges because I figured, you know what, we'd have better luck. We did. It was the right call to make. Let's go for a regular attack now.
My turn.
And then what have we got? We got 9. We can try this again. Now we know what to expect. Just do gotta hit fast. Holy smokes, that's great.
Shout my L.
Like that a lot. I was gonna say we have no room for error, and we didn't. So that's just the one right there. Well, I mean, listen. Let's play defensively. Get my L back on her feet.
You can do better.
We'll throw out that I would have missed all of those if I tried to do parrying. I don't know. Timing's just not good right now. Timing's not doing good right now. We're not going to press this up, guys. We're going to accept that and move on. Because now it's all about just survival. Dodges keep you alive just as well as anything else you can do. Yeah, you don't get your counters. That's okay.
Let's cover path.
That's okay. Let's do that again. Nuts. Absolutely nuts.
Please survive.
That one I felt really confident about. I felt like that was a good call. Because we dodged that one before. This is back into Virtuous. I'm not worried about Minoko. We could resurrect him if we wanted to. We've got a pretty good system going here. So we're going to set this thing up now. I know what you're expecting from me. We're doing marking shot. Because now it's basically going to die. That's it. We're done. Big turnaround. We finally defeated the big pink puffy thing. We got first offense, first hit dealt, and taken. Ooh, deals 50% more damage. That could be devastating in the wrong situations there. Right? Now, who wants to explain to me, first off, what all this is about? But then why do everything glow here? I don't get that. I don't understand what the point of that is. Why so much glowing? I don't like it. Let's rest again. And then we'll head back out. What if we want to refight these unique things? Do we just not have the opportunity? Are they one and done? Like, what if we just want to test? Like, what if I wanted to fight Gross TT again, or whatever his name was? It's just not an option I'll ever have? He's out of commission. Maybe there's a boss rush mode if you beat the game or something. I don't know. It'd be nice. We currently have a guy who, if you have him with you, when you defeat, like, unique enemies, you gain their abilities. And there's been unique enemies we fought without him. Do we just never get the opportunity to get those unique abilities? What was this? Why do I not remember this small burgeon? I have no memory of whatever this is. We've walked past here before. There's clearly a flag. Oh, this place! Right, what were we looking for? We're supposed to be finding this guy something. Will this suffice? Give a Burgeon skin. We fought a few of those things. I kind of forgot all about this, though. Oh, yes, this great. Hungry. Nom, nom, nom. Oof. Rest, digest, later, come see. Okay, so we'll just have to come back later. Probably not, like, leave the level and come back immediately. I'd like to try that. I think we're going to try that. I think we're going to try to walk right through the portal and then turn around and walk right back in. But I'm thinking that what we probably have to do is come back in an actual measurable amount of time later, not just instantly. And I don't know what the difference is going to be. He's probably just, like, transformed. He's gotten taller. Maybe he wants to fight us. Maybe he just wants to give us, like, a thimble. Or oh, no heavens, he's huge. Okay, great. He's looking fantastic. How you doing, buddy? Look, big size, like brother. You grew up fast. Do all of you do this? No, was broken. Humans fix me. What you take, reward. What would that be? Oh, he's gonna throw it up on us. Possibly? So, aren't you going to see your mistress? Me felt mistress. I think it's behind us there. But what I see up, not mistress, regent. Regent? Who's this regent? Mistress paints us. Regent tends us. She watches there. Sky. Okay. I'll leave you be. Not really looking to have that conversation hashed out again. What do we get for that? The color of Lumina. That's it? Okay. Well, we've gotten some lore. There's a mistress that paints and a regent that tends. All good information. All painting a very clear picture of the world we've got. That is in no way at all confusing or convoluted to me. I'll have you know. Let's go, big guy. Let's head out of here. I don't want to fight these fellas. I fought them before. I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've fought those guys before. I think we talked to that gentleman as well. I don't know if there's anything else around here that we've left undone. So we just open the map and have a look. But, like, I don't remember what was in the Redwoods. I don't know what we did there. Hidden Gestural Arena? I remember that. Yellow Harvest? Don't know. Stonewave Cliffs? We left something there. I'm pretty sure we didn't do. That's the problem. I wish there was some indication on the map of, like, hey, you went here and did this thing. Because now the game's just relying on my memory. I don't know what happened the last time we played this. I don't remember what happened in the first and second streams. I've got no clue. I'm pretty sure we haven't done whatever this is. But I also don't remember what this is. Come on, let's go. You got this. We'll just have a quick gander inside. See if I can. Wait a minute. Wasn't this giant head that crushes you? Is that what this was? Yeah, we couldn't deal damage to it fast enough? Something along those lines? Okay, we're going to go back in real quick. We're going to go back in and try again. Because I said we'd come back when we could deal more damage. And we definitely have what it takes now with our current party to deal a ton of damage. Whether or not it's enough to defeat this thing, I don't know. But I'm willing to give it a shot. That's right, giant hands. I'm ready, big boy. I don't know if there's any way to actually start that by throwing something at it, because I don't know where the barrier is to even attempt that. Know what we're doing right out the gate, though. I can't remember what its attacks were. Oh, we're doing much better this time. And we have an ability to break shields. Because isn't that what it was doing? It would shield itself and we couldn't deal damage to it anymore? He's exhausting the expedition.
Get ready.
Did not get those timings correct. Did not get those right at all. That's fine. Mark the shot.
Time to lead.
Okay. We're on green. That's the easy solution. This is obviously the correct choice. Big damage. Fill up that bar. Get back to her. Can't do that. Okay.
Precise strike.
Easy. All right. Walls are closing in. I forgot once again with Verso.
Just try it.
That we can just... Oh, he's shielding itself. Yeah, this is what I didn't want. So the problem is, Mael has the ability to break that shield immediately. Okay? But Mael's turn is not up, which is unfortunate. So we get to do that, and then we get 5 hits. Okay, hold on. Ah, that sucks. Well, we can do 1, 2, 3, 4, and then just walk up there and punch him. I think we still got this. I think we're good. I'm not too worried. Okay, applies regen, not useful. 1 to 3 AP to all allies. Oh, huge! Yeah, no, do that. That's the move right there. Come back to her. She's not in the correct stance that I want her to be in, which sucks. I mean, we can still do per se here, right? It does more damage if he's marked, and it costs less if you've got Virtuous. I like that he moved his arms there, like he was responding to the fact he's about to be attacked. I know this is not going to do a ton of damage. It's the first step in getting her back into Virtuous stance. Whether or not we have enough time with the walls closing in to actually like do that and have it matter, I don't know. Yeah, do your exhaustion. That's fine.
Your turn.
The timing wasn't right on any of them. Couldn't tell you why. At least he didn't shield himself again. Because now we're set up to do this.
Time to strike.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we were worried for nothing. Nice and simple. 2 shields. Okay, hold on. Plus 2 shields when the character's health falls below 50% once per battle. That's huge. That's fantastic. I need that on everyone, really. We're gonna put it on Verso though. He seems to die the most. What do you currently got? Death Bomb, base attack damage. Base attack has 1 extra hit. We're going to get rid of Death Bomb because we're going to try to die less now. That's what we're doing. We're going to switch to that. There you go. Hopefully that helps you out, buddy. Nice. Okay, so that thing was defeated. Was that dead ahead? I don't think there's any reason to explore to either side here where the walls were closing in on us. Doubt we'll find anything there. We should be able to go up, though. Wasn't there something purple we were trying to reach before, and possibly now we can get to it? And then probably just zip line across would be my guess. He's breathing hard, bless him. You hear him? Ooh. This is it right here. I think is it. I think, is that, yeah, that's the crack you fall through. I did see this. Don't you worry.
Cassandra, 45th. No shit, they were all crushed. If Timothy hadn't pushed me out of the way. But both my legs are crushed as well. And I don't know how much longer I have. I wish I could have avenged you all. If anyone finds this journal, do not enter this cave. The Nevron inside will crush you.
Well, this is not the best place for this journal. Unfortunately, it's in a position where it's not really going to help anybody. So, I mean, a great work with that one, though. It's good to find that after we'd already been crushed to death several times previously. Cool. All right, well, we're getting a nice sense of achievement here. Doubling back and completing all of these previously skipped areas. There's more, though. I just can't remember where. I cannot remember what we've already done and what we decided we'd have to come back to. I have no proper recollection. Tragically. SK, you kind of look scary sometimes, man. You come back to one of these little portal things, he's just standing there. He's big, and he's got that creepy smile at all times. Very French. Okay. Having one more quick look at the map. One quick gander. Whatever this was down here, we also didn't do, and we've recently unlocked the ability to get like back around to here, I believe, but not like maybe not down there. We've never been down there, and whatever these places are over here, we've never been to before. This down here though was intriguing, and it scared us at the time because we didn't feel like we had what it took. So, let's have a look. Well, I'm not saying we're going to invest a whole lot of time down there. I think we will do this, and then we will progress the plot. Because, what are you? Oh, you're just like a merchant. Have we spoken to you before? Did we buy out your wares? We bought out your wares. Thank you for your time. I appreciate it. I mean, we're in the area. It'd be silly not to go ahead and do this and grab this Color of Lumina.
An advantage.
Yeah, I'm getting pretty good at that. It just tends to be what most of them are, I guess. That fella back there looks like someone we'll have to fight at some point. Wasn't there another one of those sitting on top of a mountain somewhere? Like eating the world or something? Back in that direction? I don't know if we ever actually adequately dealt with that. I think we just sort of moved past it. This looks like a thing. Like that cave there with the billowing mist coming out of it. Looks like something. I don't know what. It just looks like something. Figure it out later. Yeah, so we made it over here. We swam up on these shores. I think I probably collected some stuff from over here. And then I don't remember if we went through here or not. I think it still says danger. So unlike the other one, this place is still dangerous. So whatever is in here is probably still going to present a threat to us. Look, we've not explored it. We might as well, while we're in the area, have a look around. Oh, it's just some creepy looking hand things. Like actually extremely creepy. Oh, they're all over the place. Uh-oh. How many of them are there? Do we have to fight them all in one group or in multiple groups? Yeah. We'll try these two. If they just immediately scoop me up and hand me back over to myself, I'm leaving. Okay, depending on how this goes. We'll know, depending on how much damage this does. Oh, no!
My turn.
Hold on. You know what? We're gonna leave now. We're not doing any damage to this thing.
That's more like it. Bring it on.
Are we chained in place? Can we no longer flee? We're not sending in the reserve squad. Is this the beach where we landed, I take it, just based on the fact that we saw these things stomping around at one point on the beach, and also there's a bunch of crashed ships here? I'm assuming that's what this is. So we have arrived at the location, I suppose, where the party originally, set foot. There's the creepy crescent sun. It's not really a crescent, is it? And then this is where I just kept yelling, like, hey, why are we standing around here? Obviously, we don't want to fight them, but I do kind of want to wander around and see what we find. Like, what can we get to without having to do pitched combat? We've got some chroma. Because that's the thing, like, there's clearly a lot of stuff around here. A lot of it is just reachable without having to fight these things, which is nice. Let's explore a little bit, then. Eventually, we'll come back here and we'll fight all these guys. To what end, I don't know. But as of right now, let's just collect the stuff. It looks like they crowd around certain treasures, like whatever that is right there. I doubt if we could get to that without triggering them. And I'm not interested in doing that. Obviously, if we had the ability to defeat them, the arrival on the beach would have gone quite differently. Hello, can we not? Oh, heavens. Oh, dear, it's coming towards us. Oh, no, sweet goodness gracious me. Get it clipped on the world geometry. It can't follow us if it's clipped on the world geometry. Escape! We're leaving! We're going now! Well, okay, we came here. We saw what it was. It's big hands. It's big hands on a beach full of the dead. Now we know, and we don't have to worry about it anymore. We don't have to ask the question anymore. We can just go. I think we determined there was something over here also that we couldn't reach if we have a look at the map. Like, it looked like there was something over here. Maybe I was wrong about that. Spring Meadow, that might have been on the other side, actually. Maybe I imagined it then. No, like, it looks like there's something up there, right? Yeah, there's like one of those little portal things right there. But how would you even get back there? There's abilities we don't have yet. We're not going to have them for a while, probably. The ability to traverse, maybe we can fly. I'm leaning on that one as my go-to. We're not going to go look at anything else. There's a lot more to explore in the open world. We'll go have a look at it later. Let's press the plot a little bit. See, look up there. There's clearly stuff up there. We're going to go up there at some point. I don't know if it's going to be an actual like jump ability we get, or a flying ability, or maybe like SK can already fly. I think it's just that he can't fly with us on his back until we find him some more random rocks. Whatever that is up there, we'll probably be able to get to. I'm speculating. I don't know. That fortress over there seems important, potentially. We're going to take the route back here. That'll take us all the way around. There's a route you can take by water. Right over here, past Gross Tete that we can just very easily navigate. I think that'll take us all the way back to the new region. Yeah, because we ended up over there by accident earlier. We're skipping a bunch of stuff also in this kind of frozen, icy areas that we never finished exploring. I'm saying skipping. It's all optional content that we will eventually come back to. It's just that there's a fire lit inside of me. You might not could have been able to tell because we've been streaming for an hour, right? And I've very clearly not done the plot. But I do want to see where the plot goes, alright? That's a real, genuine desire I have. Are we heading towards the Isle of Faces or the Isle of Dancing Women? I mean, that's easy answer for me. You know which one I'm going to 9 out of 10 times every day of the week. Assuming these are women, it's hard to tell from a distance. I'm just assuming men don't move that gracefully under any circumstance ever. So we're going to the Isle of Dancing Women. Look, there's all kinds of cool loot on the beach, too. This place is great. The fact that it makes SK look tiny is concerning, but, you know, we're just going to hop in, see what the situation is like. Oh, it's beautiful. This is great. Is this like a Coliseum?
Very different here.
This kind of place never existed before the fracture.
Really?
It's beautiful. Feels surreal.
I don't know if that's true, man. I'm pretty sure the Romans built places like this all the time. And the Greeks. The Greeks did too. Probably more Greek, honestly, from the looks of things. Yeah. Well, I don't know. They kind of blend together a little bit at one point. Okay, what's the situation here? Are you the boss? Am I fighting you? Big worm creature with arms crossed? Is that a battle droid? Is that a B2 battle droid? Game hasn't crashed yet, so everybody be holding your breath. Oh, hello.
Is she the Axon?
Beautiful. It's a shame we have to brutally slaughter her.
Sirene, she who plays with wonder.
Oh, that was creepy. Why her eyes like that, though? Oh, everybody's doing that. This is what she does.
Renee? What's going on?
I don't know.
She's manipulating your emotions.
Is this why he has a bell? Is he gonna finally ring that? Yeah. I was gonna say.
Be careful. They call her she who plays with wonder. But what she really does is play with your head.
We all know that girl, don't we, guys? Ha ha!
Let's move fast before we all lose our minds.
Okay, back to this wormy-looking thing down here. What is this? Is this actually a being? Can I engage with it? Oh, it's got an eyeball. Oh. Alright, goodbye, everyone. We're gonna go watch the pod race now, I guess. What is actually happening? Oh, it's taking me down. I have to go fight it. I'm not sure if this is gonna be an area I have to clear in order to reach. Like, do I have to fight all of her minions and her underlings? Do I need to do anything right now? Is this just a matter of enjoying the ride? We're still going. This seems a bit elaborate. Why not just a staircase? Oh, you guys are already here, too. How'd y'all get here? Presumably you had a better route that didn't involve all of that? Do we need to explore every nook and cranny? Is there going to be something worthwhile back here? Or is this just the route you're supposed to take to get here? Oh my goodness, hidden secret purple things! Nice. It's just a resplendent. I mean, that's good. We need more of them. We got to get Mael's stuff upgraded. Although I think we'll probably end up upgrading Mael's weapon through fighting some random creature in the overworld. That tends to be how most weapon upgrades past a certain level have been accumulated for us so far.
Don't look at her for too long or you'll go insane.
Is that true?
I've seen people jumping off a cliff just from looking at her.
We all know that girl as well.
Mesmerizing.
Can I not? Hello?
This dance feels familiar.
Anybody else acknowledge that there's a flag?
It's kind of dancing to it in Lumiere.
We're just gonna run in
I
circles?
don't think so. Never seen it.
I like how Minoko has no patience for our nonsense. He just planted himself here and was like, no. No, absolutely not. I will not be participating in this. You two can run around if you want to. Are there other things we can fight here, or is it just going to be that... Okay, see, now here's an individual. Here's a dancing lady. Presumably we have to fight it. It looked like it was coming for me. This is self-defense at this point. It's foul. I don't like the way that they move. Oh no, they fly! Oh no, they're flying! That's not great. That sucks. I don't think we have any, like, great abilities for dealing with flying enemies. What are we at right now? Okay. Try that. I was thinking maybe because it's got wind in the title. What do? Oh, we get to go again. Oh, that's right. His ability does let him go again. I forgot. Yeah, when you have that mask selected, it costs 0 AP and you get a second turn. The second turn is just a part of a best win, right? High physical damage. I mean, if it lands, yeah, that's the problem. There's so many different hits and they dodge. Oh, there we go. Worth it in the end. Worth it in the end. Actually landed. What does your spell do? It kills Minoko! What have you got that has a lot of hits? 2 hits, 1 hit, 3 hits, 1 hit, 1 hit. Low physical damage, applies defenseless. Honestly, probably should have just shot the thing. Minoko's dead. We're going to leave him dead. I was going to say, I think this might actually be able to finish this off. Should we res him? There will be more tents.
I'm embarrassed.
Well, I tried. Hold on, no, just shoot it. There we go. Great job, everyone. Got there in the end. If we have to fight a lot more of those, I should probably, like, go back over everything we've got and find abilities that are going to help us sort of shooting at enemies, but we're not going to. You know, as I said, I should do that. I just wanted to acknowledge for everyone watching that I knew that's what I should do. Just because I'm not doing it, you know, it doesn't mean I'm not aware that that would be beneficial and a useful thing for us to do. Can I just, like, not fight them, actually? Hold on.
Shield, 55th. I don't understand. The weaponry worked brilliantly up to now. Augmenting Pictos with music was a stroke of genius. But the sonics have no effect on the Nephrons here. It's as if they can't even hear our music. They just keep dancing to their own. We're running out of ideas. I miss my girls so much it kills me. It hurts thinking that I could have been home right now playing music while they dance. Rochelle would have given birth by now. I could be holding my first grandchild. Instead, I'm here. No. No. There's still a chance, and someone has to fight for them. I can't let them down. Drums, maybe that'll work. They can't hear our music, but perhaps they will feel it.
That was beautiful. It's a shame it didn't work out for them. They don't seem to be particularly hostile. Like, they're not coming after me, so I'm not so sure I need to fight them.
Are we here?
Maybe if you get really close to them. Like, that first one we saw definitely came at us. None of these other ones seem particularly interested in us, which has left me with the conclusion that we should just disregard them. So that goes further down. This needs to be blown up. It's going to contain a color of Lumina. Watch if it didn't, though. How fun would that be if it was just something different?
Great.
Chroma Catalyst is basically the same thing. It's the next level up. Do we need to go further? I mean, obviously the goal is to go further down so we can reach the boss. But does this just form a giant circle, or is there a reason to explore over here? Is there more loot to be had? Is this just an alternative route? All of these questions and more. Oh, it's another one of these things. Well, what about the light thing, though? Like, do we want to go down the light bridge? I'm assuming that guy just takes us back down as well. Do they both lead to the exact same place? See, sometimes they attack. Some of them seem interested in coming after us, but not all of them. Is it still after me? It'd be really creepy if I turned around and it was closer than when I first looked. Well, I gotta find out what's down here now. Probably side content, bonus stuff, things we don't need to be focused on. Yet here we are. Oh, heavens! It's mad! It's angry! Alright, we'll fight this one. We know what to expect now. It looks like it's by itself. That can be misleading. There might end up being 2 of them. There is only 1. With that in mind, we're just gonna... I was gonna say, we'll just start shooting! I did not expect my L to be one-shotting it. I did take 2 shots. but I don't know if it was necessary. I think I might have just been like on a hair trigger.
An advantage.
Oh, an advantage indeed. We probably need to get her in the party before we go and fight the boss, because she does all the healing. I'm going to say it, and I'm going to forget. Just know that I intend to. I don't know why I'm not just doing it right now while we have the opportunity. So that one over there would not have brought us down here, which means we wouldn't have gotten whatever we're about to get here. As soon as I find it, just gotta give me a second. It'd be hilarious if it was hidden somewhere, like on the other side of the map. You have to go on this grand expedition to locate it. I'm assuming it's just like right around here, though. I'm not seeing it, though. Maybe only visible from out here? Are those like big ones there, or is that some kind of a noodle? I can't tell if it's a big lady in like a dress that's a thing. I think it's just... I can't tell what it is. I'm going to not even speculate. Oh, right there. There we go. It was out of sight. Oh, and there's the crash. There it is, everyone. I hope you've enjoyed the game so far, because it is no longer functional. It doesn't come back from these crashes either. And if you were wondering, if I'm patient, what will eventually happen is the screen will go black. It just did it as I said that. You probably saw the difference in reflection on my face. It'll come back, and then the image is just frozen there. And what I have to do, okay, I got to reach under here, unplug the display port, plug it back in. That'll cause the game to actually properly crash to my desktop. At which point, like, here's the weird thing. We had some problems with another game. I can't remember what it was now. What was that game we were playing that was having bad crashes? It was Kingdom Hearts. When Kingdom Hearts first launched, Kingdom Hearts would crash such that it took the whole desktop with it. This crashes such that it takes Steam with it. But it's recoverable, right? So I'm back on my desktop. Unlike with Kingdom Hearts, Steam will open, and I can relaunch the game. I don't have to reboot. With Kingdom Hearts, I had to reboot the whole computer in order to get anything working again. So I don't know what this crash is or why it happens. I did get the game updated. When did that update drop? Hold on, let me check again. Clair Obscur. According to this, today, patch 1.3.0 is live, okay? And according to this, patch 1.3.0 has... I guess I can show. There's no reason for me not to. Oh, well, that's still frozen. Okay. Hold on. I got you. Give me 1 second. Glad I thought about that. Any second now. There you go. Fixed stability issues after extended play sessions, as well as somewhere around here it mentions a couple of other things that it fixes. A rolling credit update? Not really relevant for us. I don't know. It just doesn't quite work properly still. And that is okay. We're going to relaunch it. We're going to give it a minute here. We're going to see if it updates. And we're going to carry on. Hopefully it did a save somewhat recently. Hopefully it doesn't keep crashing. That would also be swell. Sandfall Interactive indeed. Kepler, of course. I guess I can check something real quick. Well, I've got a second. I was curious to go to my own channel and see if after the streams end, if the archives maintain their aspect ratio. Yeah, it has black bars. What's frustrating about that is that I was told that does YouTube Live support ultra wide? Oh, it says no now. I'm almost positive the last time I checked it said yes. Alright, well that's fine. I will redo for the next stream. I will redo the OBS setup so that it's a proper 16:9. Where the game is still going to be ultra wide. I love playing in ultra wide. But I'll figure out something to do on the top and bottom. Maybe we do like I theorized we could do on the Discord. My original idea was game up top, monitor underneath. I could just do it. Nah, I don't want to do it now. I don't want to risk breaking all the other platforms. So game up top, face cam underneath, some other stuff. Or we could just have it exactly as it is now. and then have like a blurred duplicate above and below. You know, like you'll see sometimes in shorts content where they shrink it and they have the sort of blurred thing on the out. You know what I'm talking about. You've seen a live stream before. So that thing's been defeated. I guess that's where we're picking up from. Let's see whether or not it had any bearing on where we were, like the crash. Whether or not where we were had any bearing on the crash. Or whether or not it just kind of happened because the game be broken like that on occasion. To be clear, I've done a lot of tests with my PC playing other games and not had any issues. I played Star Wars Battlefront 2, the more recent one, for a few hours the other night without any issue. It's a great game. 30% increased damage while having shields, but receiving any damage always removes all shields. Again, if you're great at not taking damage, fantastic move. Bye, Mael. We'll see you later. Dude, that life preserver is having a rough go of things right now. It is not psyched about what is happening. Should we put him back in his regular clothes now? He's starting to look a little bit silly. Is this a puzzle? Oh my gosh! And the game's crashed again. This is, well, first off, Minoko has thrown himself off the world. Okay. Fantastic. The game is now crashed again. Black screen, there it is. It's upsetting. It's very upsetting. Well, this time, interestingly enough, it just took me back to my desktop. Before, remember, I had to unplug the cable and plug it back in order to get back to the desktop. And this time it just took me right back. So that's unusual. That's different. I've not seen that before with these crashes. The last stream we did, a couple of hours, 0 crashes. This stream, first couple hours, 0 crashes. So, I don't know. I don't know what's going on here. We're gonna try to load it back up. Let's see where that gets us. That my enthusiasm is dead now. Sandfall. What's frustrating is the game didn't do this for the first 15 hours. For the first roughly 15 hours we played this game, or thereabouts, that did not happen. And it's only been slightly more recently that started, unfortunately. Where are we at now? 22 and a half hours? Yeah. Let's just see if we can get back in and see where it drops us first off. So we're here now. It's rolled us back a wee little bit. I don't want to continue playing the game like this. I don't want to play the game such that I'm going to have to constantly take 3 steps forward and 2 steps back. If we crash, I'll give it one more, right? Like 3 strikes, you're out. And then we're done for... I don't know how long. Stellar Blade is coming out on PC. That was my favorite game from last year. Yeah, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth came out last year. My favorite game last year was Stellar Blade. I really liked the combat. It's the first time I'd ever played a game like that was just really brutal. As anyone who's been watching Howdy Folks content for long enough will know, I wasn't good at it. But goodness me, did I have fun just... Oh, heavens! What is this? What a beast! We're gonna go ahead and fight it. It's got a huge sword. That makes me nervous. It's a chromatic greatsword cultist. Oh, good. It's one of these types. I hit the wrong button there at the end. I didn't know we needed to do it again.
I think I'll improvise.
So we're not off to a fantastic start.
Target marked.
Here. It said it was about to jump. I wasn't sure what to make of that. No, don't send in the reserve squad. Not after that. They're not going to do any better. That's one of those you walk away from it kind of encounters. If that's any indication of what the boss fight here is going to be, are you kidding me? Why all the way back up to here? Is this just not the route we need to be going in? Like, are we on a trail to more difficult fights now? I think we might have been going in another direction. We're going to go back up here. We're going to go back up here and we're going to follow the trail that I think leads to the actual boss of the area. I think that thing over there is like an optional. We're going to come back to it. I'm assuming it's not actually that tough a fight if you just, you know, manage to not get hit in that first volley. You know, you make it through that. Probably a pretty straightforward combat encounter. We're not going to find out right now. Okay? Because that way is the road that leads to at least 2 crashes and 1 party wipe. And I don't need to go that way if I don't need to go that way, right? Also, apparently we missed this when we ran through here earlier. Gotta have that. Very useful. Are we being pursued? Sounds like that thing is pursuing us. Onward we run then. Any little hitch. Any little hitch in the game, like that one right back there, and my heart, like, skips a beat and I get a little nervous. Get me down from here, quickly. Goodbye, guys. I don't know why they don't hop up here with me. That's fine, though. Take me where you... Are you taking me up? Because currently we're going up, and where I need to go is down. I'm trying to reach that thing there in the middle. I don't know if you're familiar with her. Apparently she's the boss of the area. Are you sentient? What kind of being are you? Do you have an eye underneath that mask? Is that your face? Is your head made of an egg? Where on earth are you taking... I feel like we're getting further away from where I want to be. I don't know. Where are we going? Can we go the other way? Is that thing alive? It's moving. There's parts of it moving. Oh. Is he alive and taking a nap, or is he dead? And why is he here? How did you get here, big boy?
Oh,
it's been so long. The day spent suffering on the dunes. Gone. Whoever built this Colosseum sucks. All right, champ. He's not wrong, I guess. He's not wrong. There's a lot going on down here. I don't know what direction to start in. This looks interesting. Or a dead end. This could also be a dead end. With what? Okay, colors Lumina. That's about it. I don't know why I thought there might be something more interesting back here. Can we scale the trash? Actually, kind of, yeah. Are we supposed to, though? Like, am I... Oh, she did it. How'd you get up there? Mael, Queen, I was about to give up. Are we supposed to get up here, though? Like, I see that thing moving around. I think those are just, like, banners of some kind. It's one of these. I see what's going on around here. So it just leads back around to here. Nope, not gonna happen. Gonna need to be quicker on our feet than that to fight this optional boss. He's not gonna expect this. Don't let him go that way. Don't let him go that way. That's the road that leads to destruction. Darn you. He makes the cutest little sounds, though. Nope, we're not close enough. Is that him making all of that noise? Didn't mean to do that. Actually, yeah, see if Mael has a better chance. I was gonna say, she's smaller. She might be able to sneak up on the guy. Let's see what the trick to his fight's gonna be. Let's see what he...
Get ready.
What lovely little tricks he pulls out on us. Well, I mean, he didn't... Oh, he flees in 2 turns, you say. 2 turns. That didn't do anything for us. I don't know why I thought it would.
This and precision.
Time to strike.
I think the secret is just like to deal as much damage as you can, and maybe also to break him.
Let's start.
Not gonna lie, him not being in the party is gonna present some problems because I need him to deal a lot of damage. We flee 2 turns. Okay, well good. Somehow we've earned ourselves some time. It actually told me what we did to earn ourselves some time, and I just wasn't paying enough attention to see what it was. Maybe it was us doing that parry there at the end that did it. Let's mark it.
Target marked.
Nope, failed that. So he's going to flee next turn? Yeah, next turn. I think if we actually managed to parry it and do a counter, he'd be stuck here with us. That's going to do max damage no matter what stance I'm in, which is great. Marky, yeah, do that again. Because we can. Yep, and there he goes. That is unfortunate. I hate that. He's not going to be back here either. We probably have to leave and come back before he respawns, I assume. Or where did we find him? Was he back here somewhere? It's probably not just as simple as going back and finding him again. I'm assuming you have to leave and come back in order for him to respawn. But we passed this up before. So good to go ahead and get that now. And we know that he's back here, and I'm going to forget. Like, that's the most fun part about all this, is that I will inevitably forget where he is and not remember to come back to him. But at some point, I'm sure I'll stumble upon him again. By accident. It won't be intentional. So none of that was really important to what we're doing. We still don't know whether or not this is the road that leads to our goal. Why would it be? What about this makes us feel like we're getting any closer to our target or to our destination? There's actually a lot going on here. I'm not sure how to parse it all. I want to go over there, though. Seems like this could be it. Zozofar, welcome to the stream. It's good to see you. Most of your gameplay is happy accidents.
Nice.
Yeah, you know, I can't deny that that's probably the case for me as well. Do you think I have to fight this giant floating eyeball thing? It's coming at me. Is that yarn? Are those eyeballs? Are those, like, weird bleaching olives? At least we got first strike, but also Minoko's not in a good way. So I don't know how useful that is. Is this thing considered to be flying right now? It is. Everything here flies. It makes fighting it a nightmare. So that was a waste of time. Just do that, I guess. And go try to hit it. If you do land the hits, it's great. And we can do it again. Minoko, can you heal yourself in any kind of a way? I mean, you can just give the whole party regen. That's provided he doesn't get hit hard enough he dies. That'll be nice. Alright, you know what? We gotta rely on parries. I didn't know what was happening. That time I did. Yeah, I was gonna say counters will land, I'm pretty sure. Charm is a status effect that prevents the character from playing. Instead, the character attacks one of its allies. Oh no. No, don't do it, Mael! You're too powerful! Hold on, we can actually cure her. Actually, we can cure her, but first we're gonna try to attack this. And it worked.
Cut him down.
Which is good. But now, I know for a fact that if I use a healing tent... Oh, actually, I don't know that. We have something. Oh, one of our lumens. One of them will have the healing tent also cure status effects. But I don't know if we have that equipped right now. It looks like we do. It looks like she's no longer charmed. No! There we go. That's unfortunate. Can we just shoot it to death? Oh, thank heavens. I gotta remember, Mael's shooting is out of this world. She does crazy damage with her shots for some reason. So we can actually, like, just probably shoot our way through most of these encounters if the situation arises where that is a necessity. Any reason to be up here? Where does that go? Does that go anywhere? Does that just dead? See, there's got to be something floating up there. There's no reason for all of this to be here if there's not going to be something good at the top of this. So now we know Mael should be able to just blow these things away at the top of the next round. Not even going to play games with her. I was going to say, just shoot them all to death. There we go. And then however many shots we got left on this guy. Can we actually just end the whole encounter? So last encounter was exactly the same, and we probably could have ended that encounter in the exact same way, and we just didn't. No. Leave the dancing ones alone. They're fine. They're not bothering us. They're just doing their thing. They're just jumping and jiving. Look at that glowy up there. It's not where I expected to find treasure. I expected to be on top of one of these floating mushroom things. Or these jellyfish. I don't know. Okay, you want to fight? You want to go? That's fine. Every time we zoom out and I see Minoko, he makes me feel nervous. Okay, well the one with the sword is obviously the most intimidating looking. Green is weird, you stand out. And then the cheese stands alone there. Wonderful. Mael is going to be the starting feature of every one of these encounters moving forward. Can I hop down there? I kind of assumed, oh heavens, oh no, that I would be able to just, oh dear, are we being chased? I kind of assumed I'd be able to land on that. I thought that was the whole point of all this, but apparently not. This is my first playthrough. Yes, indeed. Trevor. I've not played it before. Still figuring my way through here. I cannot help but feel like none of this is where we need to be, and it's not helping us get where we want to go. But, look at that, some more resplendent chroma. We found a lot of that since we got here, which is good, because we needed to upgrade a lot of the games, a lot of the weapons now that we're later in the game. They're much more useful than the colors of Lumina we've been collecting this whole time. So at least we're leaving there.
This place
Beverage
is
is empty.
huge.
Thank Expedition 67 for destroying a lot of the walls to get further. Couldn't progress without that.
Feels like home.
I mean, why can't we progress further without the walls being destroyed? Why can't we just rely on these strange robed floating figures embedded in these woven magic carpets to carry us around? First, so you can't just be materializing out of shadow all over the place, man. It's creepy. Speaking of shadow demons, we've got another one over here. Which one are you? The Fading Man, a classic. As I get older, I wonder, can you ever truly know someone else? Then again, how many truly know themselves? A lucky few, perhaps. It is a blessing to understand your darkest nature, or a curse to which we turn a blind eye. We lie to ourselves all the time, don't we? About things we'd rather not admit. About ourselves, about each other's. Then there are the things we genuinely don't see. Isn't that human nature? I wonder. I have nothing but time these days to wonder what I missed, that I might have changed things. What is it that I don't see, that I couldn't make myself see? Sounds like you have many regrets. When did she start pulling away? The man has gone silent. I don't know why I was still doing the voice there. So that goes that direction. But then also it detoured. Oh! Door to the mansion. We're about to open up another mansion door. Maybe we get more fun, cute outfits from IL? Or like a new hairstyle? We've been dressed like this for a while now. I think it's time to try something new. What's the situation? First off, mirror? Oh yeah, 10 out of 10. Looking great. Welcome to the manor. There's a bathtub. No real reason to be here as far as I can tell. Other than the fact that we're just about to open another door. Have I missed a door to in the manor in like previous areas? Is there a door to the manor in every region? And are we at some point going to need to backtrack and find them all? I wonder. That's convenient because it gets us a flag cure real quick. Back out we go into the world. The dark, cold, miserable world. Well, it's neither of those things. It's actually quite bright and it's probably pretty warm just judging by the environment. But I mean more so in a metaphorical sense. Based on just this, everything this man says makes me feel dark, cold, and miserable. Anytime you talk to a fading being, they never have anything jolly to say. They're all suffering from some sort of horrific PTSD. I missed something in the bathroom? Did I actually? Phanto, I trust you. I trust you. We're going to go back to the bathroom because I have the utmost faith in you. I don't think you're misleading me. I don't think you'd lie to me. You would not betray my trust. All right? I believe you. We're going to go back and have a look. We're going to go back to the bathroom. Here we are. What am I looking for? There's nothing in the bath. There's nothing in the corner. There's nothing in the toilet. I see nothing in here, Phanto. You've led me astray. Lies! Lies and deception is all you have brought to the chat today, Phanto. Lies and deception. Unless I'm missing it, I don't think that I am. No, what am I looking for in here? Actually, though, if there's something in here. Because we already did the thing where we hopped in the bath earlier, right? You know, I could probably title this stream Mael Takes a Bath, and it would do very well with a particular crowd on Reddit, but I don't want them here, okay? I would rather them not be here. Something in the mirror. Well, son of a gun! It's never once occurred to me to just break the mirror. There's a whole other dimension here. Hello? That's odd. Okay. Wow. Can be used in the camp to upgrade the healing tent. What? Can't get back in there? Now, wait just a minute. How many other mirrors have I never tried breaking? I don't even know where to look for other mirrors, tragically. Where do you go? Have we been in this room before? I don't know if I even necessarily remember this room. What about this one? Where's this one go? That one is locked. Okay, there's something locked away in there we don't want to know about. I have so many questions now. Were there any other rooms with mirrors that we've unlocked before? That was no. Thank you, Phanto. I trust you again. All right, reunited, and it feels so good. All right, reunited because we understood. It's like I was just saying to Elon the other day. Once we reunite, it's gonna be beautiful. Just watch. Just watch. It's gonna be beautiful. Okay, nope, can't go in there. We know that there's, like, more mirrors, but I don't know if I really want to run around and try to break them all. Yeah, no, I was gonna say, I don't reckon you do that bit twice in the same manner, or people are gonna expect it. I mean, now I do expect. Look at this mirror. It's not even a mirror. I meant painting. I meant painting, and I looked at it and I thought that painting is very suspicious, very sus. You don't hang a painting the size of a person that on the wall like that. It's blocking the beautiful decorations down below. That was natural. That was 9 out of 10. Let's go. Shape of life. Beautiful dog. But also, why is this here? Who has such a love of dogs? Minoko, get out of the dog's bed. Where is the pup? These should have things in them as well. Well, now I'm just like, where are all the other hidden mysteries? We've gone through a window. We jumped through a painting. What else have we missed around here that we've not discovered yet? Many questions are now open. Many possibilities loom before us. Can I go into the wardrobe? Is there a magical land inside? I'm not gonna lie. When he said to go look in the mirror, I fully expected to walk up and just have some kind of creepy reflection. You know what I mean? And I'm glad it wasn't that. Where's the room that Mael was staying in? Anything creepy and weird inside of here? There's a locked door. There's whatever this is. We can't get in there either. No, it looks like this is a pretty chill room where she was hanging out. Nothing too strange going on. Okay. We're gonna go now. We're gonna keep going. I wouldn't think of that. Yeah, mirror breaking is bad luck. You're not wrong, Zozofire. Mirror breaking has a stigma of being bad luck. But then again, we are... What do they call us? The disaster expedition? So maybe it actually makes perfect sense. Well, there we go. We've come out of that with a lot of really great stuff. Shout out to Phanto over in the YouTube chat for that. Appreciate it. Do you have anything you want to say now? He's gone silent. I was going to say maybe he was like, did you go in the mansion? Did you go in that mansion? Did you get some stuff out of that mansion? How'd you know that stuff was in there? Oh, hello. What are you? You're an odd-looking being. We don't have to deal with you, though. It looks to me like we can just skip you. Oh, but there's stuff over there. You see that blue stuff over there? We might still be able to skip him if we're quick on our feet. And we just, like, dash through here. Nope. Oh, no! No! Our easy out on this is now lost. We have to fight the thing with the giant cup on its... Oh, no, we still get to go first. Thank goodness. Easiest way through this. Now, unfortunately... No, we can still do Floretta Fury. I was going to say, we might be able to just, like, defeat this guy without him ever even getting an attack in. Nope, he's doing something. He grabs his spear from his hat.
Get ready.
Okay, halfway. Halfway. 2 out of 4 is not bad.
Let's cover path.
Cover path. Let's do a storm strike. I was really hoping that would just be it for us. Ooh. I don't think that's going to help us. Regen doesn't seem necessary. Giving everyone AP is not necessary. High physical damage, 6 hits. Let's just do that. I ought to finish this off, yeah. I was going to say, that's great. That's great. High power. See, I was scared of everything here. After those first couple encounters, realizing that everything was flying and that would be a bit of a nightmare. But since then, every fight we've had has been great.
Good stuff.
What? I'm sorry, what? The real Minoko is the happiness manager at Sandfall Entertainment. He's an actual dog. So there's a dog named Minoko at Sandfall. Are you at Sandfall Interactive? That's fantastic. I appreciate that. That's some good, like, real life lore, assuming that's true. Phantom's not led us astray. I know earlier I said he led us astray. I called him out. I said, you're not a good person. Yeah, I don't think I said that. I said, you lied to us. You've deceived us. We're not going to trust you. I was wrong. He was right. He didn't betray us, so there's no reason not to doubt him. He's probably telling the truth. I trust you. I trust you, okay? Yeah, now I do. Not before. But now that you've proven yourself, I'm there. I'm on board with this. Does this all lead back around to the same place? No. Well, that seems like a way out. And this seems like an alternative path. And I'm curious to do a bit of exploration, because who knows what else we'll find here. And now we know that fellas with cups on their head are a bit of a pushover. So even though there's 2 of them here, I like our odds. I gotta say, I like our odds quite a bit. Let's see what we've got here. Especially when it's the 2 of them and we don't have to deal with whatever their funny little friends were. The ladies, the dancing ladies. We all get to have our turns in a row. That's wonderful.
Let's carve a path.
Storm strike on this one. Oh no, I missed the second one. That's not great. At least I think I did. I'm not actually sure. Okay, we're on green, which I guess we're going to go for this because it gives us bonus damage. Finish him off. We can parry this next guy's... Oh, he's just pulling a spear out of his head. In that case, no, he's going to go with a spear combo. That's the exact same performance we gave last time. Missing the exact same ones we missed last time. Yeah, still pretty straightforward. Pretty straightforward. I'm feeling better about our odds. Like I said, after that first encounter with the ladies, you know, I wasn't feeling too good. Can I hop down here? I'm assuming this is just where we would have come down anyway on that thread. Yes. But now that I know that Mael can just, like, shoot them... Well, 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 what have we here? I don't know about this, though. I don't know about this. These things are usually pretty tough. We've missed a couple of them, I know for sure. Obviously, we got to open up with breaking the rules here to make it vulnerable. I'm worried that once it's its turn, it's going to just do some kind of attack that kills everyone. Especially just based on the fact that that did basically no damage to it. Yeah, no, this is not looking too hot. I'm not liking our odds. What do you do? Oh, no, that's just aiming, obviously. Can I do a gradient? No, I didn't think so. Our gradient charge is, like, almost full for some reason. Not quite, though. Oh, let's see what we got here. So we're lined up on purple. Fill the break bar. Or, you know what? Hold on, no. Oh, this rotates it 2 times? Hold on, this might be the move then. We can do this attack. And that puts us on red to do this attack. And if this doesn't do anything for us, depending on how the next round goes... Yeah, no, I don't think we've got this. We might be coming back to this mine, because I know what this mine's going to be doing on its turn. I'm pretty sure it's just going to completely pwn us. We're not giving up yet. I'm just anticipating. I expected it to do more damage.
My turn.
We're going to keep up at it. You know, we're going to keep at it. We're going to see where we get. By the way, we can now do a gradient attack. Medium physical damage to all enemies, 1 hit, and it applies mark. I think we have better things we can do with him, though. Like, we can't do this. There we go. Got that mark. And then he's on green. But unfortunately, he can't do any of these. But he can do Mighty Strike. High dark damage. 2 hits. Deals double damage if the target is stunned. The target is not stunned. But it goes to the Almighty Mask. That seems like the move. Pretty good stuff right there. Pretty good stuff. And we get to go again, apparently. I didn't realize that. Wish we could do it again. We got the Almighty. Okay. What does that do? Does that just work with, like, literally any attack? Is that what the Almighty Mask does? Costing... Okay, casting skills, moves the wheels pointer, blah, blah, blah. It doesn't tell me what Almighty does. So I don't know, actually. What's my biggest damage thing that I can do right now? Is it Select Punches? If I did a Best Wind, Would I still get to go again is the question. I don't want to waste this opportunity. Or I could give everyone in the party AP. That seems like the move. That seems like the move. Okay, we need to get her back into the proper stance. So even though this doesn't benefit us all that much...
Your turn to dance.
Big, beautiful counter! Okay, I think all the mimes do the same moves, it looks like, with just varying degrees of damage, you know what I mean? I think we go for this again.
Time to strike.
My, what lovely feet.
So we're on red. Chalier combo would be our move. We can't do it yet. Or, I mean, yeah, we don't have enough points for it. What if we do... Hold on, no, we're not on the right one for best. We can go again with the best. It'll spin us around twice. 4, and then how many do we have? I can't see how many AP we have sometimes because of the bell that's hanging off of his staff. I can kind of see 5 right now. So this is going to cost 2, which leaves us with 3, which is not enough to do Select Punch. We might as well do this. Broken. Beautiful. Glad we did it. We do Swift Stride, we'll get back into Virtuous Stance, which is somewhere we should have tried to get to by now.
You're outmatched.
No longer stunned, unfortunately. Perfect Break would be the move here. Let's go ahead, though, and... Oh, well, first off, let's do our opening attack. We gotta remember that we can do that. How's everybody doing on health? Everyone's actually doing okay on health. It's a bit of a drag, but we're doing okay. Marking Shot, or we can do Paradigm Shift, which will give us an AP back. Now we're gonna do that.
Target marked.
Get it marked so that he's opened up to do. Right, because here's the thing. How many AP do we have? We have 7 AP. We do that, we're down to 5. It's gonna spin us 2 over. Yeah, that's gonna be the move. Okay, and then we're lined up now. Wait a minute, hold on. To do this again. Yeah, look at that. Huge damage. The mime is burning. Almost! Oh, we would have done so much damage just then. We're not going to worry about healing her right now. Even though she's like our big damage dealer. She is our big damage dealer, and for that reason, we're not going to worry about it right now. We almost got the mime, everyone. Who's missing a mime outfit? I don't think Verso has one, and I don't think Minoko has one. I'm assuming that's what we're going to be getting out of this. Yeah, you know what? It's overkill at this point, but it'd be kind of funny. Yeah. What a beautiful way to end it. Oh, it's just crazy hair for Lune from the looks of things. Yeah. That's a shame. I really wanted to get Minoko a mime outfit. Well, glad we found the mime. Glad the game didn't crash or the controller died during the combat encounter. Is that... That's not it. That's like a different thing. That's not what we're down here for. I don't think it was, at least. Hello? Can we do a rest real quick? Lovely. This is some kind of clockwork being.
Odysseus. It works for Sirene.
So he creates all of that for her.
We should take it out. It would definitely be an advantage against Sirene.
Should we? Is that something we should do? Is it actually going to be an advantage?
Perfect.
So, it sounds like what the game is saying to me. I don't know if this is true. But it sounds like the game is saying that if we defeat this thing, it's optional. You know how sometimes in games there's like an optional thing you can do to debuff the boss? What it sounds like the game just set up to me, maybe I'm reading it incorrectly, but it sounds like the game is telling me if I go fight this thing right now, we will debuff the boss. I'm on board. I'll do that. I'm perfectly happy to give that a shot. How close do I get it? Oh. The Nevron does not seem hostile. It sows tirelessly, engrossed in its work. Attack anyway? Well, yeah, he told me to. Verso told me to do this.
Watch out, Mael.
Sorry, what? Oh, he cursed. I read cured and was not prepared. curse is a status effect that kills the character at the end of its duration. Well, I guess everyone's going to be doing a healing tint to remove that from themselves.
You're outmatched.
That's going to be our whole first round. It's just everyone desperately trying to use healing tints and not die. He could have actually done an attack, though. I didn't think about it, but he could have done an attack before he cured himself, unfortunately. Yeah, go ahead and cure yourself now. And now we just got to not get smashed. Good job, team. Good job all around. Unfortunately, she is now stanceless. That sucks. So we've got to go through all the motions of getting her back into virtuous stance.
It likes you.
What are you doing? He's weaving something. Do I need to be ready to, like, dodge? Or is he... Oh, no, he's making, like, a minion. Do I have to defect... Oh, no! I just needed to be ready to dodge, and I just wasn't at all ready to dodge. Okay, that's fine. Do this instead. So it's resistant to ice attacks, we're learning. I'm sorry, but I actually need to use your turn
Still
to do this. Beautiful work, team. Beautiful work, team. Okay, now let's play this correctly. Let's do his attack.
Cut him down.
And what are we looking at here? What are we looking at? We got 9? Ooh. Okay. Let's see here. See here. Okay, we don't want to do perfect break. It's going to cost more right now anyway. It'll get us an S. If we break it, it'll get us an S. But it's not going to break it right now. This is clearly the move. Okay, it's going to go now, and what is it going to do? So, who's left standing after that? I actually thought it was going to be worse. Honestly, I thought it was going to be much worse. She's still in a stanceless state right now. So back to catching this thing on fire, we're going to go.
Last ditch effort.
Do we need to get Minoko back on his feet? I feel like we kind of do. Even though I'd also like to
I'll
heal.
manage.
I think the move right now is going to be get Minoko back on his feet. Because the more people on their feet, the harder it's going to be for this thing to kill us. He's going to cure the or curse the expedition. Okay, I guess you don't dodge that. I guess you have to, like, parry it, unfortunately. All right, well, you know what? Everyone's in a pretty bad way in terms of health anyway. We only have 2 heals left.
Permit me to help.
Okay.
Oh, I did not time it correctly that time. The one thing I've managed to actually dodge every single time has not been dodged correctly. We might have to, like, restart this encounter. I'm not saying I'm actually, like, giving up. What I am saying is that right now, we're just kind of spending a bit of time. Maya will die in 4 turns, so it's not that urgent. It's not that urgent. What I'm saying is we're going to spend the remainder of this turn. High physical damage, 5 hits. We're going to spend the remainder of this turn just kind of trying to get better at its dealing with its abilities, so that if we inevitably do die, you know, we will be better prepared to fight it. We get to go again. That's fantastic. Should we res someone? Should we take a heal? You know what? It would be quitting to just not try to res someone.
Did I die again?
Awful. Brutal. Heal? Perfect break.
Break.
Obviously not going to break it,
Watch out,
clearly.
Mael.
I did it again. I did it way too early. We're going to send in the reserve team. We're going to keep, because we'll get to keep practicing the mechanics and maybe get better. Last stand of Expedition 33. All right, here we go with this again. Let's see if we can time it. Nope. I'm assuming there is perfect timing for that. I'm assuming there is a way to get out of that. I don't know what it is. It must be able to be done. And we can just cure everyone. Lune will die in 8 turns. We got nothing to worry about there from that front. I'm curious whether or not, yeah, Healing Light will dispel status effects. So we've got that going for us if we have her in the party. So that's something to consider. What are you gonna do? You gonna do your combo? Oof, not great at that. Now you got 6 turns, and you can heal by drawing from the foretell we just placed on this thing earlier, while also dealing damage. I don't think that'll get rid of the effect. Not this. Not this. We did not do too hot on this last time. Let's just see if we can dodge. Let's just try to dodge. Yeah, it wasn't perfect. I bet if you actually do a proper parry on that, though, it probably does a bunch of damage, which would be spectacular. But for right now, let's just do elemental again.
Elements converge.
We need to consider on one of her next turns. Okay, here we go. There we go. Oh, we crushed that the first couple of times. And then the last couple of times, not so much. Okay, so she's still dealing with, I guess Harvest did not cure her. Sealed Fate is going to work better if we have Foretell to deal 200% more damage. So back to here we go, where we can actually apply 3 Foretell and a Mark. Or, considering there's no Foretell left, we might want to go focus Foretell again. We might actually be good. We might actually be good here. These two might actually have it in them to get this done. How many turns you got? You got 4 turns until you die? We have a Gradient attack ready. Applies a Foretell, does high single target dark damage to random 10 hits. Yeah, that's going to be it. That's going to be what we do. Also, she gets to go again. Oh, she dies in 3 turns now, though. Sealed Fate's going to be the move here. I don't think we've ever actually done Sealed Fate. If we have, I don't remember doing it. Tons of damage, though. Great work. I think we can defeat it before she dies. I think we're going to go ahead and consume all stains to deal high elemental damage. We might. I mean, I don't want to say we've got it. But we might have it. Depends on how this combo goes. Definitely did not dodge with great timing. Okay. I went with dodges that time, obviously. And we're going to do the same here. I'm not going to risk trying to parry it because Lune is close to death. And we can't risk it. Yeah, we can't risk it. Even though that was perfect timing. I got 1 turn until I die. So obviously the move here is going to be to use the last healing 10 on myself. Or Sael's self, I guess. And then Lune's got 3 turns. So do we... I was going to say, actually, not that. Let me go back. With Lune, we can do Healing Light and get rid of our status effect, or we can go for an attack. Do we think we can defeat this thing in 3 turns? I think yes. I think we probably can.
Converge.
Depending on what it pulls out on its next turn and how Sael is doing. Oh, that smash. Visually, by the time you're hitting the button, they're already like...
I'll do it.
Wait, hold on, what? Wait! I thought that... You know what? She doesn't have the thing apply. Oh, no! The lumen that allows you to dismiss status of... Oh, no. I wish I'd been paying more attention. It's a lumen that does that. Hold on. Let's go into the setup here. Sael, I left you to die. I led you astray. I don't even remember what it was called. It's going to be one of the support ones, though. I can almost guarantee you. What is it called that... We're just going to have to scroll through here till we find... Revive Tent also gives 318. No, but that's a good one. No. AP, play first. AP, successful parry. Healing Tent also applies powerful. No. Healing Tent also removes all status effects from target. If I had remembered that needed to be applied. Does everyone have that applied yet? Hold on, we gotta like scroll through here every time. Cleansing Tent. Yeah, no, we need to make sure that everyone has that. You probably already have it, don't you? Cleansing Tent, yeah. Yep, okay. Man, that would have... We would have beaten it. I'm completely confident we would have beaten it. With those two. In the final... The last two jumping in there at the last possible second. Defeated because I wasn't paying attention to the setup. It goes to show you. It truly is all in the setup, right? Yeah, I don't think there's any way around that.
Finesse.
So we have 8 turns with Mael. Now that we know that, instead of wasting time trying to cure ourselves, we can open up with our big heavy hitter. This is going to be a very different fight already, because we're going into it knowing that we don't have to waste time. We got 8 turns with Verso. We got nothing but time. We got nothing but time with this group now. Low physical. Yeah, the quick strike is just like never useful anymore. It's not how we play the game. Put that mark on there. Minoko, you're starting off on blue. Regen on allies could be useful, or give everyone more AP. How much AP do we have? We have 6, 4, 2. What direction does it spin it? It goes that way? We're on blue right now. Let's actually do. We're gonna do this real quick. Okay, it goes in the opposite direction I thought it did. It always progresses forward like a clock. Good to know. That's okay. Let's do that, I guess. It's gonna be blue for right now.
Okay.
Swiping combo. Oh no! The combos are always different, and I don't have the names of them memorized. That could have been great if we just caught the first one. Played out a little differently than I was expected. Not to be making excuses for myself, just explaining.
On me.
Oof, almost great work. Almost really good work there. Minoko's not looking too hot. Go and punch it.
You're outmatched.
Okay. Verso plays immediately. We could do perfect recovery. It'll dispel his status effect. Now would be a good time to do that, but we could also do perfect break or striking storm. It's gotta be strike storm. Oh, I did not get that other one perfect. I got it, but it didn't come up and say perfect. I don't think I nailed it right. Minoko dies in 4 turns. I've been reminding myself at the top of every turn, right? Just so I don't forget. How much he got to play with? He got 9 to play with. I feel like there's no reason to not do that. Advance this a couple of turns. Get us on red. Oh, except for he's going to die very much sooner. Do this combo now. We know this does a ton of damage. Beautiful. Beautiful work, Minoko. Back to her. We don't actually... We can do Floret Fury. It's just in Virtuous Stance. You stay in Virtuous Stance. And it can break the enemy if the enemy can be broken. We're going to go ahead and catch fire to it. I wasn't sure how many turns left she has before she dies. Beautiful work, team. Let's not get smashed anymore. I don't care for when that happens.
Let's
do another swiping combo. Okay, so that's jump and parry, and then jump, and then do it again, and then finally it smashes. Yeah, beautiful, team. Oh, we're really coming together this time. It's looking so much better. Verso will die in 3 turns. Guess what? We're not going to cure anyone. I'm going to double down on this idea that I think we can finish this. What is your gradient attack? Medium physical damage? We're going to save that for someone else. Although it does apply Mark. We could finish it on Minoko's next turn. Potentially. But we're actually going to go for perfect break. Are we close enough to break it? I don't know if we're close enough to break it. Break? Not quite, no. But we did do max damage. Mael dies in 3 turns. I'm not stressing about it. Get back into your stance.
Violence.
You got 2 turns on Minoko. Is this going to be enough to end it? We know it does a ton of damage. It does not do enough. So he's going to die in his next turn. But we've now confirmed that if we do healing tent for him, he'll be fine.
I am refreshed.
On me.
Oh no, not the curse again! Only one person was cursed, I guess, because everyone else was already cursed. So that curing we did earlier was a waste of time. Well, guess what? You know, I think marking shot might actually end this. It's always funny when marking shot ends the fight, right? Tissinum has been the anti-charm. Immune to charm is great. Tissinum is level 13 now, or maybe that's a
Good
new
job.
weapon that is level 13.
No other expedition managed that.
You're not kidding.
No other expedition had a Lumina converter.
That's true, although...
Yet this victory feels hollow.
It's true. Is it because we just attacked it? Immune to charm. Should everyone have that? Can the main enemy charm us? You're all getting immune to charm. Only one person can have it, unfortunately, so I'm going to put it on my L for right now. Unless, like, all of our Pictos are, like, way too useful. Someone just needs it. Apply Rush for 3 turns on battle start. 5% increased damage per turn. Can stack up to... Okay, increased counterattack damage. Who has something that I can just get rid of so that over the course of the next 3 combat encounters, we'll get that unlocked and everyone can equip it as a Lumina, right? You. We're going to use it on you. I forgot what it was called, though, is the only issue. I'll remember it when I see it. I won't remember. Hopefully we see it glowing when I hover over it. Charging tent? No. It wasn't burning to death. Healing an ally? No. Shield affinity? No. No. Oh, no. I've scrolled through all of them and I didn't find it. What was it called again? Literally, can we change the order to, like, most recently equipped? No, you can't. Fantastic. Let's just have to read through them all. This is... Oh, you know what? It's probably going to be... Favorite health defense. Would it be considered defense? Yeah, there it is right there. Anti-charm. Put that on there in place of... Gain powerful for 1 turn on... Yeah, on base attack. Yeah, put it there. So after 3 rounds, that should be learned, and everyone can equip it as a Lumina. Also, who got that new weapon? You've got this one. What does this do? Parries increase the Bestial Wheel by 1. I forgot about that. Completely forgot that we had that. This deals a lot more damage. Reverse Bestial Wheel Order. Oh, so it plays in the other direction. Using an upgraded skill gives 1 AP to all other allies. I don't know how to upgrade skills. Start battle and Balanced Mask. That does a bunch of damage. And upgraded skills, like, we don't have upgraded skills is the problem. So we're going to go with this for right now. Someone got a new weapon a second ago. I don't even know who it was, though. You got this one a while back. 50% chance to generate 1 light stain when consuming stains. There's something interesting there. Who got the new weapon? Was it you? Was it this one? Critical hit also applies burn. Base attack apply. The thing is, like, no weapon she gets is going to be better than starting off in Virtuous Stance. In Virtuous Stance, every burn applied is doubled. Like, there's something there that we never take advantage of. Gain 9 AP on breaking an enemy. That's a lot of AP. That's actually pretty... In defensive stance, doubles break damage. Okay. No, we're good. We're good. I'm comfortable. We haven't crashed again. Throwing that out there. You know, I don't believe in jinxing, so I don't believe anything bad can happen as a result of me pointing that out. Okay. I think we'll probably have to fight this batch, so I'm going to preemptively... Well, we need to. We need to get into 3 more fights so we can learn that and make sure that no one else can be charmed for the remainder of this encounter. Obviously going to start with her. Looking sus in her Shrek-colored dress. And then him, just because he seems like a nuisance. And then you got 5 left. We might be able to one-shot him here. No, but we came close to max damage. Get your spear out of your hat, big boy. See where that gets you.
My turn. Time to strike.
I really am surprised that didn't end the fight. I'm just gonna walk him and hit him. That's cringe and embarrassing because I thought that was gonna be it. Well. Okay, there we go. Upgrade skills are when your skill matches the correct mask. Oh, Fanto, thank you. I just kept thinking at some point the game was going to give me the ability to upgrade my skills somewhere. That does make sense though. Okay, well thank you for the tip. Again, Fanto in the chat. Fanto in the chat with all the useful information. Coming in yet again to help us out right when it's needed. What is that thing? Besides being repulsive. Is it also an optional boss that we can defeat to help make the fight easier? It's rattling its tail like it's a rattlesnake. I don't care for it. Learn skills. You know what? I keep forgetting to check. Do we have new skills with him? I mean, obviously, we can't learn them, but he does have a bunch of new ones. I don't want to go through them right now. I don't want to read through those right now. What is your story, big guy? It's just back here. We gotta fight 3 things anyway. Glissando? Okay, so that's not great. Fortunately, Versal's alive because of shield, right? Which everyone, I think, needs to have that. I think he's unlocked at this point. You might need to put that onto everybody, but at what cost, right? Like, what else are we gonna have to get rid of to make that happen? I'm gonna go ahead and heal him. I feel like he needs it. Yeah, stay alive there, bud. Keep that shield up. No, it only does it once per battle. I was gonna say, well, if he gets hit again, will the shield come back at 50%? Sadly, no. That would break the game, arguably. Let's see how this thing feels about ice attacks. Turns out, ice is its weakness, which isn't comforting because it didn't deal a lot of damage. Summons Belaze? Oh. That was fun. Did that deal damage to it proper, or it's a little, like, assistance? I wasn't paying enough attention to find out. Well, let's do this. Now that we know that in Virtuous Stance it'll double the burn. Heck yeah, that was the right call. Okay, unfortunately, I've got to do something about that. Should I shoot its tail? Is that what I'm expecting to do? Apparently, yes. We are going to not give it the opportunity to attack, or not it. We're not going to give her the opportunity to attack. We're going to dispel that immediately. Remember, we got to win this fight and at least one more fight with Minoko in the party, so that, oh, he's all like primed up and ready to do a big attack here, and he doesn't have enough for it. Gosh darn it, that is upsetting. If only we had enough to do. You know what we're going to do is we're just going to do like a basic. I don't want to do a basic attack though. You know, there's nothing really great we can do with him, though. I should have used him to heal him. And then Urso could have done like a big attack.
Grace.
Well, I'll go. We can't even get her back in her. Okay. This is what we've got. This is what we'll do. She's going to take double damage now because she's in a defensive. Poor timing all around. At least he's burning really bad. Oh no! He's already done that before. I don't know why I expected it to be a jumping thing. Okay, well, she's barely clinging to life. You know what? Never give up. Never give up on your team. He might be able to... he's got regen. We revive him.
Let's finish this.
He opens up. Attack. Roll attack.
Cut him down. Time to strike.
There's methods to my madness here. Trust me. I've got an idea I'm working on. He should be able to do regen, which does do a little burst of damage right at the start. That's 2, that's 5. What do we have? We have, I can't see through that foot. We have 7. So we can also do a best wins. It doesn't really, like, net us anything in terms of where it moves that. But now we can do the heal. Which gives you, I thought it gave us a slight buff right at the start, like right after doing it. What? That's it? Well, thank heavens, otherwise Mael would have just died. Okay, Mael, let's figure out what we want to do with you. You're currently stanceless, he's no longer on fire. As much as I hate to do... Hold on, what is your attack? High physical damage, 5 hits? We'll get someone else to heal her. honestly hoping it would be better than that. She does get to go again. Forgot about that. I'm going to take this opportunity. This can break. Do you think it's going to break him, though? So many people need healing. I feel like I should use this turn to heal. I'm trying to decide whether or not it makes more sense. It's not close enough to dying. It's not close enough to die. That's the answer to the question. We're gonna be cautious. We're gonna heal her up. Best thing we can do for the party. Get him queued up to do one of these. Ought to break the darn thing.
Break.
Oh no, but it got it close. It brings us back to him. I'm thinking he needs to heal. I'm really thinking he needs to heal. So we're going to do a best wind. Just because it's a thing we can do that also lets us have a turn. So he gets a little bit of healing. And then again, playing defensively here. Go ahead and heal. Alright, let it do its attack. Summons... Okay, this was super easy last time. And it does directly damage him, which is great. Let's see... Okay. Everything's looking better right now. Everything is looking better. Do your spark.
On me.
Try to get ourselves back in virtual stance here. Do your regular attack. Okay. Mark it. Oh no! Do we have to break it in order to get him back? That's not great. We're gonna do Floret Fury because I think we can break it. And that ought to get him back out of there. Yeah, he's broken. Are you gonna spit back out, my friend? Give me back Minoko! This was uncalled for aggression on your part. Well, no, we did come up and attack it. It was minding its own business. Our business. I think it was probably the exact amount of expected aggression, all things considered. Yeah, do that.
Time to strike.
Thank goodness. We don't even know why we're fighting this thing, to be clear. Ooh! Is that for Lune? Wait a minute. Look at that outfit. That looks kind of beautiful. Now, wait a minute. Hold on. Let's put that on. First off, absolutely gorgeous hair. And then we get the outfit as well. Looking a bit like Goku or someone. I don't know about that. Other hairstyles. Let's see what our options are. Beautiful ponytail. Gestural. Artist. Berich. Braid. Flowers. Actually, the flowers look pretty decent with it. French bob, not so much. That's just a bit much for me, that hair there. I'm thinking it's either ponytail or artist. Ooh, it's hard to pick too. We're gonna go with artist for the time being. Let's have a look at that. Oh yeah, what a look. Also, there's more to see back here apparently. You know what we ought to do though before we go back there and have a look? Because first off, the boss looks like it's right in front of us here, like right up there. I don't know if we need to go that way. Let's rest for a second. I think we might have had to have fought that. Because now that I'm looking at it, I kind of assumed we would just go this way to fight the main boss. And that thing right there was optional. But no, absolutely that was necessary. Or we go this way to fight the main boss. Ah, yeah. Well, let's grab this first things first.
Nice.
Yeah, I think this is probably the direction that leads to our objective. Which makes whatever this is back here intriguing. We need to go find this out, because what if there's epic loot? Or just nothing? Just this weird, snaky fabric thing. Where are you going to take me, buddy? What grand expedition are you going to lead me on? It looks like you're going to take me further back there. Which is the road that leads to the finale? It's hard to tell. I'm not quite sure what direction leads us onward. We can hop down here real quick without any sort of consequence. Whereas flying with those guys tends to take a while, and who knows where we're ultimately going to end up. Let's see whether or not this leads us to the final confrontation. That got a little disorienting there for a second. It looks like it might not. I kind of assumed it would lead us like into there. So this might actually be leading us towards some other optional bit of nonsense instead of being the actual path forward. Okay.
An advantage.
Recover 25% of health when attacking a burning target. There's utility in that. There's quite a bit of utility in that. Absolutely there is. Where are we now relative to... Oh. Have we done Big Circle? Is that what we've done? Well, I'm glad we doubled back then. Because also we're seeing this from a different angle. And we completely missed all of this chroma just lying around in the ground. Hey, isn't there a pot we're supposed to be throwing chroma in for some reason? I think there's a money sink in the game that we need to double back to. Because we haven't finished dumping money into it. Now, there's probably more we want to buy eventually. So maybe we wait until we're sure we don't need the money before we go dump more in. I can't remember how much it was up to. How much am I up to? Where's my money at on this screen? It doesn't appear to be. It's probably on this screen. I got 149,000. Oh, did the game freeze? That's fantastic. That's absolutely fantastic. We had another really good run there of the game not freezing, for the game to freeze while pausing the game. That is wonderful, everyone. And it doesn't look like it's crashing to the desktop now. So I guess I have to, I'm going to give it a second, because it crashed to the desktop before. I might have to yoink the DisplayPort cable again. Hold on. I don't know why that is the move. I don't know why yoinking the DisplayPort cable is what sends me back to the desktop. But it seems to work. Hello? Sometimes. I'm on the black screen right now. There we go. It kills Steam. That's what gets me every time. It kills Steam completely. Now, things that I've tried, in case you were wondering, we are on Proton Experimental. Tends to be the way to go if you want the game to actually work in most games. And I'm going to swap it over to GE Proton 10.4. I do also have the Steam interface disabled, and I read somewhere online that putting Steam Deck equals 0 ampersand command ampersand was the move. So I've done that. None of that has helped. I thought disabling the Steam overlay, which is like always, you know, sort of first suggested thing. I thought that was going to be what did it. I was wrong. But it should be... Oh, is it not full screen now? What? Game, why? Why are you not full screen? Can you see? I was gonna say, Aerith is disappointed in you. In the wallpaper there. We could probably go into settings and just like toggle it. Hold on. Where is it gonna be at? Borderless windowed. And then back to borderless windowed. No, it's just stuck like this. Well, what about actual full screen? I normally don't do things in actual full screen. Oh, that seems to have killed the game. Oh, no. Hello? Game? Kill the game. Stop the game. The game is being bad. And now we're processing Vulkan shaders. The suffering never ends. It just repeats on a loop. We were doing so well, too. I wonder how far back it's going to set us. I think it tends to do a save after you collect certain things. Certain objects. So, hopefully we don't have to redo that run where we went back there and we found that chroma. That would be less than ideal. I'm worried now, though, that I've cooked it. That it's going to try to open in widescreen and just be broken. So, yeah, as you can see, that's still... The bar is still at the bottom of the screen. I don't know. I do not now know what to do. Oh. Well, how's your evening going, everyone? Thanto, still in the chat, I hope. Zozo Fire over on Twitch. How's everyone doing? Having a great time? PC gaming's great, right? No, don't do that. Don't do that. Imagine if I accidentally wiped my save, though. Can we get out of full screen and go back to borderless windowed? Did that work? Did it freeze? F to apply? Okay. And there's the sound. So what if I now properly quit the game, right? But oh, Steam is like glitching out. Hello? Steam, can you not like shrink? Steam is like, okay, hold on. We're going to kill Steam entirely. Maybe that was the problem. Let's see if we can get Steam to behave. Can you not? Steam will not move from being full screen. I can shrink it, but otherwise it will not move from being full. Okay, well, let's launch Clair Obscur. And as soon as we hit play, let's shrink Steam out of there. Just out of there. Ugh. I think I'm going to have to restart the computer. I will be right back. I think we have a full be right back screen as well. I'm going to restart the computer, run to the restroom, and we will continue. The game's not actually back up yet, but I wanted to give you guys an update because it had been a minute. It took forever to shut down, so it's finally coming back on now. I feel like something got hung when it crashed that last time that was preventing it from... There we go. That's not going to have anything up there for a minute. Just going to have to deal with it. Any day now. When I boot it back up, there is a really big iSCSI drive that I need to delete connected to it, but I got to copy some stuff off of it. And there's also a big RAID array connected to it that's got all of my Steam games on it. Also, when I was waiting for the computer to come back up, I decided to check my phone again to check the stream, and I realized that even though when you're looking at the stream it has black bars on the preview window and it has black bars in the app, if you go into multitasking, this is on YouTube, when you actually go into multitasking and, or like when you go out and it does a picture-in-picture, the picture-in-picture is widescreen with no black bars. So even though YouTube does not officially support ultra-wide, apparently, according to a Google search I did, it kind of does. What I wanted to do was check on desktop, which means I have to go to my own YouTube channel on desktop, which I just hadn't done yet. Not like ever. I mean, just like since I started questioning whether or not this works. And see if on the main page there... Hold on, let me think about my actions very closely here. So do that first. There we go. Steam. Let's not get it full screened. We'll get it off to one side here. In fact, we'll shrink it. There we can have Aerith. It looks like she's... Well, you can't. Well, yeah, no, yeah, you can kind of see back there. It looks like Aerith is currently praying for this. She's like, please, oh, please work. Please, oh, please don't crash again. Keep up your prayers to the planet, Aerith. Let's see what happens here. Beautiful wallpaper. I have no idea who made it. I wish I could tell you and give them credit because it is beautiful. Okay, on desktop, ultra-wide works and looks great, and you can hear me echoing now. Yeah, that's exactly how I wanted it to. Obviously, if you go full screen on a 16:9 monitor, you will still have black bars. That's just the nature of the beast. It only goes up to 1440p, huh? That's not right. It should go up to 4K. Unless I just have the live stream settings set incorrectly. I've got normal latency set up, and I've got it set up for 4K, so I don't know why it doesn't support that. It looks good, though. I'm pleased with it. Okay, well, there we go. Now we know we have the answers to the questions that have haunted us. The game, as you can tell, has booted up properly, so we're going back in, everyone. Oh, and the mic is working. Yeah, because for some reason, the mic at the start of today's stream wasn't working. All I did to fix the mic, by the way, I don't know if I ever said this, at the start of the stream when it was broken and not working properly, I did this really neat trick that I learned a while back, where you just close OBS and you open it again, and your mic starts working. How fun is that? I spelled my name wrong at Chick-fil-A. Not that it matters. Okay. So where are we right now? So that's where we picked up the chroma. So yeah, literally right when we picked up the chroma, it did a save. Well, listen, if you're still there, hopefully you're still there, Fanto. I saw that you did not have the best day. You have some good entertainment now, so you're good. Okay, well, I'm glad to hear that. What's the good entertainment that you've got on? Because we know it's not this stream. It'd be hilarious if you did fire back like, oh no, I've got Lord of the Rings on the TV. You're just on my phone. I've done that sort of thing where I've had a movie or a TV show going and I just lost track of the fact that I was watching a movie or TV show, and then suddenly I'm just on my phone watching like YouTube Shorts or something. By the way, I've been informed that the new meta is to like do a vertical stream at the same time as doing your regular stream. Or am I going through someone's intestines like gold-lined? And is this what what's his face was talking about? PWR, the privates lined with gold. Is that what I just went through there? Is that the way out? I feel like I'm so turned around. I have no idea what the orientation of the world is. Have we done 3 combat encounters yet? Do we have the ability to, I guess we can just check. Like, the fastest thing we can do is head over to Minoko and have a look here. Anti-Charm, we still need 1 more combat encounter for Anti-Charm, right? Or is that Is that not gray? I can't tell with anti-charm. Is it like lightly blue? It definitely does look different. Well, I'll tell you what, the easiest thing in the world to do is to go over here and have a look at available lumens and see if anti-charm is there. Probably going to be under support. Or would that be like defensive? It's definitely not offensive. It'd be support. I don't see anti-charm as an option. They are sorted alphabetically, so it would be right along in here. I guess it's not actually finished yet. Maybe it's like a slight blue color because it's almost unlocked, but not quite. Is that what that means? I actually can't tell. I'm not quite sure. Need 2 more battles? I think we need 1 more, right? I think we fought 2 things, I believe, because we fought the big snake creature. I thought for sure we fought something else as well. I might be wrong. I might be misremembering. I think it is just like glowing slightly to let us know we're getting somewhere with it.
Luke, Expedition.
I thought it said
67.
Link.
We're out of explosives, but we've made enough holes in this place to reach that giant woman in the center. But something weird's going on. Everyone's been swept up in strange emotions. It both feels like us, but also not like us. Marguerite reckons we're feeling the overflow from that giant woman's feelings. Empathic distress, I think she called it. Like her mind is flooding the area with her thoughts and feelings. Maybe we'll just stay here and enjoy the melody.
Okay, that's an option, but it's not the best one. By the way, how many of these do we have left? I feel like we missed a lot of them. I know they're not found in order, but I definitely feel like we've missed some. We'll have to go back and try to find. I don't know where they could possibly be. But then again, like, we keep finding little things tucked around here. So clearly we're not finding kind of everything that we should be locating. I don't know if there's going to be any more encounters between here and the boss fight. It kind of feels like it's set us up to intentionally...
We're finally there.
Yeah, no, darn it!
This tunnel.
Then we should prepare before we head there.
I'll tell you what, we'll go in and we'll try it. We'll kind of see how it goes. And if it turns out charm is a really big problem, we'll
She's
try...
even grander than I
Yeah,
thought.
we'll try doubling back and finding more things to fight.
You're okay, right?
I swear I've seen this dance before.
Don't start with your nonsense, Mael, with your strange backstory and your mysteries or whatever. Hi, I'm afraid we have to collect something from you that's probably going to involve violence and harm coming to you. I don't want this to happen. Don't fall for it, Lune. Don't fall for it. This is cruel to us and the party. No, don't do this. This is mean. Oh! No go. What are you gonna see, Verso? Or does it know that you're not being affected by this? We already gave Minoko, like, the ability to not be charmed, so the fact that he's seeing anything right now is concerning. Ring that bell! Let's go! By the way, I haven't said it in a while, so yeah, this game is beautiful. Everything about this scene so far is beautiful. Alright, what you got? Dances with glissandos? Oh no! Oh dear, I wasn't prepared. Wasn't ready for that. Okay, do I need to fight the big one, or am I fighting the little one, or are they different things? I feel like the little one is just like a stand-in for the big one, right? I'm just targeting the one being at the moment.
Precision.
Okay. It's got quite a bit of health. I'm going to very quickly... Yeah, everything's still recording. I'm going to turn off my keyboard because I have a feeling I might accidentally hit a key, and I don't want to mess things up here. It looks like attacking the little one just acts as a stand-in for the big one back there, which we like. We appreciate that. We love that. We're going to do a heal on ourselves. It looks like you took the brunt of that. And then what have you got? I can't see past your head or your bell or whatever you've got floating on there at the moment to see exactly how much AP we have. But we're currently pointed straight ahead at Almighty, which opens up a lot of potential doors for us. Well, here's the thing. We could give everyone extra energy, right? Give everyone more AP so we can guarantee that they do a lot more damage at the start of the next round. We can give everyone regen so that we all have regen. We can do anything we want to right now. Oh, I see. If we have it on the correct caster mark, it deals 40% have health. Well, let's do that now. We'll get everyone healed back up. And everyone's got regen. We're thinking ahead. We're thinking long-term, because it's going to be a long-term battle.
Let's dance.
Watch out.
Interesting. No! No, wait, what? I thought I was going to say Mael flew away or something like that. Mael is charmed, and... no! Mael, no! That's not great.
Really need it.
That was odd. I'm not quite sure what happened there. Regular attack. And then bring Mael back. Sucks that that's where we're at this early in the fight. But I'd rather have Mael, you know. And then what have we got from you? We're on red right now, but we can't do anything with it. We probably should have used... I don't know why I keep doing that. We should have used him to res Mael. It just didn't occur to me that that's what we should do. Seduces Monica. It shouldn't be able to seduce Minoko. I didn't realize what kind of attack that was.
Minoko, get ready.
I don't think that worked. I don't think I did that properly. We're not going to worry about Minoko right now. Okay, we're going to try to get things under control here. First things first. Let's catch this thing on fire.
Just try it.
Seen this again. There we go. At least we got the second one.
Bring it on.
There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Okay, we're not going to worry. We're going to let Minoko worry about Minoko during Minoko's turn. Ooh. The dance becomes frantic. I don't like that. I don't know what it means, but I don't like it. We're nowhere close to breaking it. So let's do this first.
Time to strike.
Not first. Now. It does quite a bit of damage. Okay, buddy. He's still got regen, bless his heart. Let's do this first off, because it'll do a bunch of damage, and then he can also heal himself.
Gets it spicy.
Alright, let's have you not die. It's got Almighty queued up, though. We could do anything. Actually, we could heal him 40% and give the other two regen again. That's the move. Get him a bit of health back. Everybody's got regen again. Better than using a potion. What? The grand ballet begins. What am I about to have to do? No! 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 Okay, well, the game froze that time, so I had no say in the matter. How can they... This is exactly what I was worried was going to happen. It's frustrating when the game freezes at all. But freezing mid-boss fight is beyond. Quite honestly. It is beyond. I really wanted to finish this region before we wrapped up today. This is a nuisance. Can I get to that? Stupid. Irritating. I also don't know why unplugging the DisplayPort cable is what is required. Because I've tried just like hitting buttons on the keyboard. And that doesn't work. Right? Like you have to fully disconnect and plug back in the DisplayPort cable. It almost makes me think it's a problem with the monitor, but the monitor wouldn't cause the game to crash, you know? Like having a weird aspect ratio, unless the game is just not optimized for it, which, I mean, might not be. It specifically mentioned that they'd worked on optimization for ultra-wide. Well, I'll tell you what. Because we like to look on the bright side of life, always look on the bright side of life. You know, we're going to instead view this as an opportunity. Oh, not that again. Why does it do that? Why is the... Why? Why? Why is this here? I'm just about ready to call it for the evening. I wanted to finish this boss fight, though, but now I have to possibly restart the whole computer to make something as simple as making the taskbar go away. Hold on. Just give me a second here. Is there no buttons I can press to make this thing go away? It kind of seems like the whole desktop is now suffering from some sort of bug. You know what? It stays. It doesn't matter. It doesn't really impact anything, right? Oh, remote. Yeah, no, absolutely you can use the remote control. Please. I don't know why that was required suddenly. We're going to try again. It's just going to have that there at the bottom of the screen. That's fine. It's like the game is no longer full screen. The game is like cropped on the bottom and on the sides. But if we get it done, we get it done, right? Skip all of this, we've seen it. It's beautiful. If we finish it like this, that's fine. Why is that second one so much easier to dodge? Oh, look, it's filling in the... No, it's... Is that... No. No, the game is, like, cropped in on all sides, isn't it? Or is that my imagination? Well, that might just be the bezels of the monitor. They're very dark. I couldn't tell. Okay. Let's try to not be so bad this time. Let's try to do better and make smarter choices. And deal more damage if we can. Right? That's our new goal.
Ready to strike.
Oh, I missed that second one. Oh, it just sucks when you don't do it. Just don't do nothing. What a waste. Well, obviously this is the move. Apparently ice is a weakness. We should be exploiting it. The dance is becoming frantic much earlier on this time.
Ready to parry.
The grand ballet is already beginning. Should we try parrying or should we just dodge? I say we just go for dodges. We got one of those.
Get ready.
We dodged one of them. That one is getting easier. That one's just like a count. Okay, resistant? Why resistant? What caused resistance there? Catch it on fire. Catch it good and on fire. Nice and lots of fire. Burn, Siren, burn!
On me.
Incoming.
She gets so many attacks during her attack. Which I guess is fair, because we do too. Right, because we're just 3 of us in a row, basically. We can't even do our big attack anymore. It's a paradigm shift. It's unexpected. No one expects a paradigm shift. We forgot to do our base attack. We keep having these issues. We just keep having these issues. Ooh. We might be able to break the darn thing here in a second. Right there. Right there. We broke it. It's broken. It doesn't know what to expect now. Get back into virtuous stance. Keep burning. Fight's going better. Dealing max damage over here. Thing is burning. The Grand Ballet is starting. It went so well last time. Why not? Well, everyone's dead, so that's great. I don't know what the timing there is. But sit in the reserve team. It's halfway defeated. The reserve team has pulled off miracles before. Don't seduce Sayel. Ah, it's the wrong button, and she's dead. What a seduction. Well, we're not giving up yet. First off, what does this do? High earth damage to all enemies. 1 hit removes all enemy shields. No one has any shields. Darn it. I think we're just going to have to res. I don't think we have any other options. Rebirth. Bring them back.
Brilliant light.
We'll see what we get. We're not going to give up. Giving up is for quitters. This again. Never managed that before. Again with the backup party coming in here. They might just send it. The 2 of them might just send it. They've done it before. What do you do? I forgot. High single target dark damage to a random enemy. 10 hits. Applies 1 foretell per hit. That's the move. Yeah, that was the move. And then we can follow it up with Sealed Fate, right? Critical hits don't remove foretells. Yeah, that's the move. Oh, I missed! We could have done something amazing there. The final act, you say? Is it throwing the building at us? Oh no, it's worse. Oh, everything's coming back now. No, I jumped. I jumped. Oh, who's left? Lune is standing. But she's charmed. I'm confused. Did we just attack ourselves? We came so close. We came so close. Obviously, we're gonna try one more time. I gotta say, being charmed was not. Oh, hello. Are we back to this again? Yeah, the main window keeps getting unselected for some reason. Might have something to do with the fact that the taskbar is still open. Frustratingly enough. Yeah, I know. I'm aware. I've been this far before. I know what's up.
Get ready.
Still with that attack for some reason. Don't know why. Okay, we're changing absolutely nothing about our current approach other than just trying to be better. Current approach is great. See 0 faults with the current approach other than just not being good at it.
You're outmatched.
Be good. Make hits. Get damage. I cooked it a second time. And it's useless if you cook it. I wish there was just like an instantly restart battle button. Yeah, just do that. Only we could do that at the start of every one of his turns. We'd have defeated in no time. Yeah, start your frantic dance then. See if I care. I do care. This is bad. This is bad for us. The grand ballet begins, folks. Let's see if we can do this, okay? See if we can figure out what the timing is here. It's deceptive. That one's deceptive. No, not charm. Don't charm him. Don't charm him! I gotta waste time uncharming him. Because he's next turn, right? I can't have him be attacking me.
Dance.
Ready to parry.
Nope.
Foolish move.
That's fine. He can't be charmed anyway. I mean, it's not great that it hit him. I prefer if it didn't.
The sweet taste of battle.
Okay. Not much we can do here. Thinking defensively. Heal her.
On guard. Flames. On me.
Oh, not this again. No, 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 no. We gotta get good at it. I mean, we got better at it. We didn't get good at it. I feel like we're struggling now way more than we were last time. Oh, here we go. Have we done that before? I don't think we've done that before. Not to memory. I mean, we did something similar to it as part of the grand finale or whatever it was called. Hold on, I've got to get it this time. I've got to get it this time. I'd rather do it a little too early and not get perfect than miss it entirely and get nothing. And I know we should probably res him at some point. I understand that. And in fact, we might go ahead and... I hate to waste Miles' turn on it. We need Minoko, though. We gotta have him. And I see... The thing is, though, if we wait till Verso's turn, he can do a regular attack and raise Minoko. Yeah, let's get her back into the virtual stance.
On me.
Oh, come on now, let's go! Excellent. I think we might have it this time. My thinking on this is that even if we die,
Ready to
right? Okay, I kind of wanna. Are you kidding me? With this again. I think we're gonna have to call it for the night. I'm starting to lose it here. The game crashing. I'm starting to go stir crazy. That was that we had it that time. Like there's just no doubt in my mind we had it that time. That time at least it crashed to the desktop proper. Like no doubts at all in my mind. We were going to defeat it that time. I want to try one more time, even though I know this is like a stupid waste of time and an exercise in futility, and it's just going to cause me frustration, anger, angst, rage. I'm going to try. If we can just get through the encounter, we'll be done here. We can do the next one in the next stream. It just when it crashes makes no sense. You know what I mean? Because there doesn't seem to be any kind of rhyme or reason to it at all. it runs fine for several hours, and then just randomly it crashes. Sometimes during fights, sometimes not. Obviously, we're too far into the game to get a refund now, sadly. Because, like, this is the sort of performance issues that I can deal with a bit of stutter, I can deal with a bit of lag. This type of crashing is unacceptable. And the fact that it only just recently started happening is what's super frustrating. If it was crashing a bunch at the beginning of the game, I'd know, like, this isn't playable for me. The fact that it waits 20 hours to start crashing real bad. Well, already frantic? We've just started the fight. Oh, wait. Is it not updating for you guys? Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. I'm so sorry. I was not paying any attention. Did it not update for you guys? I'm currently playing the game again. Let me check here. OBS is running on here. Let me exit it and bring it back. Okay, there we go. I am so sorry. I guess I was not paying enough attention. We're back in, and for the beginning of that, we were doing real well. You'll just have to take my word for it that we've made through 2 turns, my L's and Versos, and everything went really well. Okay, I apologize. I should have been more paying more attention to that. Yeah, do that.
My, what lovely fate.
Minoko goes again. On blue. The temptation is to just give everyone regen. But we're not. We're going to give everyone AP. Extra AP can only come in handy. Grand Ballet. Here we go. We got it this time. This time we got it. There's a lot of fake outs. Got it this time. Gonna say we're just gonna try dodging and we couldn't even manage that. At least those are relatively easy. Okay, you can do it again. Yes, that's the thing to do.
Precision.
Oh well.
Not the dress.
Yes, I love a dance. Coming. Watch out.
Minoko can't even beat Charm.
Last ditch effort.
A waste of time for everyone.
Time to end this. Time to strike. You're overdue for some mayhem. Time for mayhem.
Was gonna do healing on everyone, but decided to focus on attacks because we can't focus on this in the long haul because the game will likely crash before we have the opportunity to play it for the long haul. You know what I mean? Like, that's the tragic truth. We just have to defeat this thing as quick as we can, which means we just gotta take the chances. Final act is about to begin. People are all gonna die. That's the problem. I kind of vaguely remember what's going on here. We need to block or dodge, and then jump, and then counter, and then block or dodge. And here come the worm thing. What comes first, though? That. Now, wait a minute. Not everyone is dead somehow. Oh, no! Well, we've got the backup party coming in. That's the good news. Send in the reserves. It's close enough to defeat that we might have a shot at this. No! Don't immediately do this to them! Okay. Good job, team. Now, wait a minute. No, now, hold on. No. To think that it would already be over if the game hadn't crashed earlier is probably... And the fact that I have to re-click the screen with the mouse in order to use the controller again. We're going to try again. We're going to try again until the game crashes. And when the game crashes, I'm going to bed. I got news for you. I'm not starting it over again. Like, if we die, that's one thing. But when we crash, I'm out of here. I'm not doing no more of this. Okay? Frantic already, huh? I wish we could skip all these animations, beautiful as they are. Just get to the meat of it. Like, her dance being frantic, I don't really need to watch all that happen. Okay. We know she's weak to this. I took this immediately. Like, obviously we're still dealing a ton of damage. But still, the grand ballet has begun. Let's just dodge. Right? And let's try to get it. Nope. Not too bad, though. Not too bad. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. He can't be charmed. He's not impressed. Beast is on fire now. Doing okay.
You're outmatched.
Let's not get cocky here. Not tell the Sirene that's defeated us 14 times that it's outmatched. Oh yeah, perfect break. Go.
Break.
But what have we gained by breaking it? I'm not quite sure. Do Mighty Strike. That's a ton of damage.
A bit of violence, yes.
Okay, we're on... yep, it's weakness. We're this... Just as I was about to say, this is the furthest we've ever gotten it. This is the best round we've had. Oh my gosh! I am contemplating doing it one more time. I'm considering doing it one more time. I'm thinking I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it one more time. Does it feel like we get to about the same amount of damage dealt to the boss whenever it crashes? Is that my imagination? Because I feel like we've gotten it close to there a couple of times now. I mean, that is the quickest we've dealt that much damage to it. I'm so upset. I'm so upset right now. I'm fuming. You can't see it because it's all here in my soul. I want you to know that right here in my heart, there's a burning anger and rage with which words will never satisfy to explain the absolute fury that I am feeling inside of me right now. I want to get this done with. I don't want to go to bed having not defeated it. I want to go to bed with that sense of like, yeah, we got that boss dealt with. We're doing pretty good there. We're going to be so good at fighting this boss. And we're never going to fight it again for the rest of our lives. We're going to wrap this up. It's never going to come up again. That's the truly tragic part. We've got it sucks because the reason we keep coming back to it is not because it keeps defeating us. I mean, we have now crashed more times than it has been defeated to us. We've gotten closer to killing it and had it ripped away from us by crashing than we have been close to killing it and have it defeat us.
Violence.
Oh. That costs nothing and oh yeah, there's no reason not to do that. That makes all the sense in the world.
I would love to
Then use your stuff to do this. Okay, what you got? You got your grand ballet. We got dodges. We got dodges for days. Decently decent ones as well. I feel like we get hit by the exact same ones every time. Okay, so she, did not get what we need for that.
Flames. On me.
Flames we go. I hit the wrong button every time she does that.
It likes you.
Without exception.
Let's carve a path. My turn.
The fun begins.
Okay. Not much we can do here. Other than that, obviously.
The fun begins.
I'm going to go ahead and say healing tent. Make sure Minoko doesn't die. Kind of feels like a waste of a turn, but it's what we gotta do. Take advantage of the fact that it's on fire. Get her back into virtuous stance.
Let's dance.
Grand ballet goes again. We're trying our hand at parrying this, which we did a pretty decent job at right there. Any minute now, I want you to know it's going to crash, because here comes the final act. It's very close to being defeated, which means it's got to all end in pain and suffering. Heaven forbid we just defeat the beast. I've never been the type to throw my controller, but I'm afraid I might crush it in two if we die again to this typical nonsense. Oh, let's go. That was flawless. I don't think we've ever done that flawlessly before. We're so close right now, everyone. We're actually so close right now. Can we break it? As like a final insult to injury?
Break.
It didn't actually defeat it, sadly. But guess who's back in virtuous stance?
Precision!
Folks! We didn't even need the reserve. I'm gonna hit A before the game crashes, and hopefully it saves the knowledge that we did this and locks it in. Also, we got energizing turn plus 1 AP on turn start. That's nuts. That's not at battle start. That's at turn start. Okay, gotta get that on my L. My L needs that. Everyone needs it. That's really good. Please get through the cutscene, game. I am begging you. Please get through the cutscene. Fall for it. It is a trick. It is a trap. Don't fall for it. Linnae! It's going to shove you into its weird little eye hole. That's where it eats its food. Or it's going to bestow to you the thing that we're here for. One of those two things is going to be what happens. About to like obliterate it. What's about to happen here? Is she about to become it? What's going on? Imagine if we didn't have the control bar at the bottom of the screen there. How much better this would look. Oh, let's go. Okay. We should have known this was going to have like a high... Oh. The music is incredible right now, by the way. Music is going off. That was beautiful. No dialogue. First Axon. Defeat the first Axon. I thought the game froze there for a second. I thought for sure the game had just frozen. Just get me through the camp scene, please. I just... I do need to go to sleep.
You want me to give it to you?
Why?
Because it doesn't like you, Lune. It only likes my L. Because they're all part of some weird family. She's reincarnated and the cycle continues. Like Gustav is some kind of reincarnation of Verso. Oh, yeah, there you go. He's some kind of reincarnation of him.
I saw...
What happened?
I saw it. It was... Renoir.
I used to see him in my nightmares too. It can be quite traumatizing.
No. No, no. There's more to it than that, Verso. He's being deceptive. He's being a trickster, is what he's doing. Can we go over here and save the game? Save in progress. Thank the heavens above! Goodness gracious me! We've officially done it. We've officially made it past the thing. Let's do the typical campsite routine. Upgrade weapons? What have we got? Can we upgrade weapons? We have a lot of resplendent chroma catalysts now. We have a bunch of them. So we could absolutely start upgrading weapons. What about our expedition resources? Yeah, I thought we got some previously from perusing inside of mirrors and paintings and things. Got that squared away. Well, we got to go through and talk to everybody. As you know, we've got to have our conversations with everyone. I recognize that look. Oh, he's talking.
What's got you so grumpy?
My bad.
Those jellyfishes.
What about them? Are you jealous? Why?
I'm supposed to fly too.
Maybe stop losing your rocks then. How do you lose them anyway? Don't you swallow the rocks?
Does he swallow the rocks? That's news to me.
Sometimes I love too hard. I can't control myself and...
What, they just bubble back out?
Okay, yeah, I see. It's hard to control.
Yeah, I'll spend some time with SK. Never pass up the opportunity to build some relationship, right? Again, sorry for the bottom of the screen. Can't
Enjoy
help
the
it. Don't know
stars.
what to do about it.
Stars are the apples of the sky.
I don't know if that's true. I think that they're actually a bunch of those lightning bugs that got stuck in the big bluish blackish thing.
I love the way you see the world.
Ooh, that constellation looks like Francois.
I guess it's very round like Francois. It's not grumpy enough. At least look more cranky. That's the one.
Yeah, it's not grumpy enough. It needs to look a bit more cranky.
He's not grumpy. He's just sad. He misses Claire.
Who is Clea?
Enfant used to be all wee, but now he's all
Did he used to be like a pet rock?
We?
yes. Wee! Back in the day, when there was nothing in the world except the four of us flying around on adventures.
There's some weird stuff going. I got to get to the end of this game. I got
I
to see
see,
how it
and,
wraps up. I need to know.
Yeah, centuries go by without your best friends. That's gonna make you go.
Have centuries passed?
How come you're not grumpy like Francois?
I am grumpy.
Oh, are you
He
now?
hides it well.
I too am. But I'm also wee.
The
So the wee
dialogue goes in and out of like being able to be heard. You know what I mean? Like it gets quiet after a while. Wee woo, yeah.
You might say you're a bit, wee woo, then.
You really get me, Verso.
I'm a bit, wee woo myself. Although I'm a bit more woo than wee these days.
Tragic.
Hey, that one looks a little like Minoko.
Oh. And if you squint and sort of scrunch up your face, that one next to it looks like Noko.
Don't mention Noko. That's uncalled for. Their bond deepens, their relationship level increases to level 4. Levels hitherto unseen before, so they spend more time. And then Gradient... Wait, hold on. Wait, this was worth it then. Verso got Striker? They head back... I didn't realize that we were getting genuinely decent rewards out of this. Well, I suppose we'll start off with
Seems you
Minoko.
were right about these expeditioners. A most impressive group.
They've grown on you, haven't they?
Maybe.
They have.
Do you want to spend time with Minoko? I want to spend time with everyone here. I got to deepen the relationships. Oh, I'm sorry, what? Oh. I thought it was saying that... I just, like, glanced at the words. I thought it was saying Verso was about to clean the Nevron legs. And I'm like, wait, what? Hold on. That doesn't make any sense.
Polishing your collection of Nev legs.
Yes. Aren't they beautiful?
Yes, I too find the legs of our enemies to be beautiful.
Good call.
Yes, I knew you would appreciate them. You, sir, are a true connoisseur of elegant weaponry.
When we get out of this conversation, remind me to go back to the flag. Because we're going to rest at the flag. That'll save the game. I think just interacting with the flag saves the game.
Why do you need to polish them anyway?
To get the blood off.
A warrior must be prepared for battle. And battle is just as much mental as physical.
True.
Mental, eh?
Imagine you're in Nevron, and you see me, charging toward you, brandishing the well-polished and gleaming leg of one of your brethren. Think of the intimidation.
True. I wouldn't want to battle anyone who's using your hairy foot as a club. All for the smell and the intimidation.
And then I transform into one of them. Ha! Intimidation and confusion.
My man's got the system worked out here.
From that alone, the battle is already won. The rest is mere cleanup.
Funny, don't seem to work for you against Stack. You're right, a thoroughly intimidating. That one.
Funny. Doesn't seem to work for you against Stalacts, does it?
Stalacts are too stupid to realize they should be intimidated and confused.
Right. Definitely not because you're afraid of them.
Ha! Me? I fear no Nevron. Least of all a Stalact.
Perfect. Want to go intimidate some Stalacts? They've got some time to kill.
Yes. Well, that would definitely be quite exhilarating. But maybe later. I really need to finish polishing all these legs. I've still got 20 more to go.
Where does he keep these legs? Is he carrying them around with us everywhere we go? Has he got a bag I don't see? Does he keep them inside of himself? He has a big hollow husk of a creature, right?
Come on, move over and hand me an extra cloth. Let's get these legs shining so bright they blind our enemies and send them screaming.
As they polish the Nevron legs, Minoko exuberantly bellows a war chant and bullies Verso into singing along. They sing together with great gusto. Beautiful, beautiful little friendship they've got. Level 2 relationship goals. Lune comes over to shush them, but ends up joining the polishing effort. It takes a while, but they finally finish and head back to the others. Do we build some camaraderie with Lune as well? Watch this. Boom, save in progress. We should probably also rest now that I look at it. Everybody's in a pretty bad way. So we've worked our way through 2 of our 3 comrades. We're going to save Mael for last.
1 down, 1 to go.
Absolutely.
And the next one is weaker.
Is that true? Is the next one weaker? Did we fight the harder one first? That's fun. Spend time with Sael. Approaches Sael, who seems open to talking.
Here to make amends for your terrible story.
Sorry, we told her a terrible story
I'll be
before.
honest. I didn't expect things to get so deep so fast.
I could tell. I'm not really sure you're up to the challenge.
Oh, I can keep up. In fact, I'm here to offer a story.
A good one this time?
Yes. Well, you said I'm vain.
No, you said you're vain.
Would a vain person keep this scar? I could heal it, but I don't.
Oh? Why is that?
It's a reminder of the price I paid to stand on my own 2 feet. But, it meant walking away from people I cared about.
I need to know more.
So, there you have it. Dark and personal.
But you've not gone into any actual detail.
I feel like there's more to this story.
I do too, Sael!
It's probably not a coincidence then that Renoir has a similar
He
scar.
does! I was mentioning that earlier. I think it's on the other eye, maybe? You really do see everything.
Mael's right. You really do see everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We disagreed on pretty much everything. Tactics, goals, what lines we wouldn't cross. I had to walk away, but he was resistant.
You fought?
Seems that way.
It was the first time we ever raised a hand against the other.
If you can control your healing, that means Renoir can too. And he made the same choice as you. Interesting.
Oh, I never thought of it that way. But, you're right. So, dark and personal enough for you?
No!
It was worthy.
Worthy of the story of that scar on your stomach.
It's just a cesarean gone wrong.
Well, we all have scars that won't heal, don't we?
Deep.
That's a story for another time. The scars look good on you, though.
I know.
Was that really loud?
Keep them.
It's a real reason I
I
keep
knew
them.
it.
They appreciate Verso opened up to her. She feels closer to Verso now. Relationship goals reached level 3, I believe, on all of these, including Mael, who will be the final one. Sael and Verso switched to sillier topics for a few minutes before heading back to the others. I find it funny that the way the game sets this up, let's again save in progress. Do I actually have to wait for that to stop saying save in progress? I don't think so. Oh, it saves it going in and coming out. Lune!
You were right.
About what?
About?
The odds of killing Axons. Close, but not zero.
And we did it eventually.
Not zero.
Do you want to spend time with Lune? Always, yeah. Every day of my life, every second that I have free. And even the ones where I'm doing other things. Lune stands by the fire deep in thought. Verso tries to get her attention. Promise to tell her stories about, like, I almost said Nopon. Not those. Different game. What are the little fellas called? Gestrels. Do you like dogs?
Do you like dogs?
What?
Do you like dogs?
I think you've spent too much time alone. You've forgotten how to start a human conversation.
I just have this feeling you're a dog person.
Well, you're right. I had a dog named Pat.
We did not know that. It's like if my parents named me Foot. No, let's go with interesting name.
Interesting name.
My sister named him when we were kids.
Okay, there. It was a good thing we didn't roast her sister.
Stella. She was a gifted artist. And fiery. She definitely made the most of the time she had.
Any other siblings?
Any other siblings?
Yeah, I had a brother too. Sol.
Oh, named after the sun.
He was the oldest and everyone's favorite.
We're gonna find his corpse out here somewhere.
That sounds like my older sister. She was my father's favorite.
Interesting. So he's the little boy, right? He's the ghostly little boy. That means Lune is like his older sister. Or not Lune, sorry, Mael. I'm trying to figure out what's at play here without, like, obviously I don't want it spoiled. I'm just trying to put the pieces together before it's revealed.
I'm shocked it wasn't you. Sol was a great older brother. That's actually how I met Gustav. Sol was dating his sister.
Oh, interesting.
So, you knew Gustav for quite a while then?
That's an awful lot of personal questions.
Well,
It is, isn't it?
I cannot believe the game introduced us to Gustav and then killed him.
Alright, we can talk about me again if you want.
How generous of you.
Ask away. I'm being sincere. Go ahead, ask me anything you want. We've got all night.
Remember, you offered.
Yeah.
Do you like monkeys?
Oh, come
Have
on.
I ever met a monkey? Are they around here? Verso and Lune enjoy a moment together. Lune is in such a good mood she forgot to ask Verso other important questions, which Verso takes note of. Whew. Excuse me. Or bless me. It's what you say when you sneeze, if you're like used to normal human conversation. They have a bit more fun together before heading back to camp. Alright, Mael. Let me save. You just never know. You never know when the game's gonna give up the ghost.
You have nightmares too. About Renoir.
Yeah. He's hard to shake.
Yeah.
He's also apparently like a defaced being over there. Spend time with Mael? Yeah, obviously. Wouldn't be over here otherwise. Verso approaches Mael, who's alone by the lake. Where she tends to be.
What was it like for you? Growing up in Lumiere?
Aside from being a sad and lonely orphan, it was great. Although technically, everyone in Lumiere is an orphan.
How old were you when your parents passed away?
Around 3, I guess. Yeah, I was an unwelcome surprise. They never wanted kids. And they definitely didn't want one right before their gommage.
Your arrival must have caused quite a bit of concern.
Yeah. Your arrival must have caused quite a bit of concern.
Panic's probably a better word. Then they died. And I bounced around from family to family. I can't even remember all of them. I was kind of a weird kid, I guess.
Understatement of the year.
So was I.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I was obsessed with my piano and my paint set.
Oh, so he was the painter.
I was a bit more severe than that.
She beats up people on rooftops.
I used to have lots of nightmares and talk to myself. Kept running away from home all the time.
Nah, if that's weird, then we're all weird. Actually, I kind of think everyone's a weird kid in someone's eyes.
That's true.
Well,
That's
I was
actually
a
the most
weird kid
insightful
in
thing anyone said.
everyone's eyes.
Even Gustav's.
Kind of. It's why he and his sister took me in. Nobody else wanted me. But I guess Gustav and Emma used to be weird kids too. So they liked me.
See? Everyone's weird.
What's something you liked about Lumiere? Or what did you do in Lumiere? Now tell me something you liked about it.
What's something you liked about Lumiere?
Wandering around the buildings. Nobody wanted me for any of the fancy apprenticeships. So I got stuck as a runner for the warehouses. But that turned out to be kind of nice. I got to go everywhere in the city. I probably know the place better than anyone.
What was that freaking out across the screen?
Yeah? What was your favorite place?
The Hanging Gardens. Me and Gustav used to go up there a lot.
That's where we started the game so long ago when we had no idea what a gamage was.
Do you miss Lumiere?
Yeah. I do. Not just the place, but everything about that time. The festivals, the gardens, dancing the night away on the harbour. Before, well, all this. That home is gone. Not just the place, but also the people.
You have us now?
Yeah. And you've got me. So, you want to dance the night away?
Maybe us, Ciel.
Ooh. Mael starts to open up to Verso. She feels more comfortable with him, as does Verso with Mael. I think when we get to, was it 4 or 5 where we unlocked something with Big Guy? Spend some time reminiscing about the past, head back to the others. Alright, one more quick save at the flag. And then we're going to go, I guess, check up on the others, and then we'll write in the journal. And that'll be it. We'll be done with the campsite. We should get one more cutscene when we leave here, though, to discuss where we're going next, possibly.
Do you mind if I play here?
Oh, wow. You can just do that. I mean, I know we can summon weapons and things, but a full piano? What stops him from just summoning an automobile? Or like a jet plane? Or any kind of plane? Or a gun? Like a big gun? You just shoot the paintress. Also, I keep forgetting Eske's name. Anytime I refer to the big guy, I'm talking about Eske. Just in case you're confused. Some things are just too quiet. Here we go. SK is dancing. And we're not paying attention to it. There it is. The game will just like take you out of the fact that it's a game every so often. It'll just like drag you by the ear out of gaming mode and drop you into a scene like this where you're just like watching a film, like a high art piece film play out before you. And you're just sort of okay with it. You're not even thinking about what's happening anymore. This is what indie devs can do now. That's where we're at in society.
What song was that? I feel like I know it.
Yes, an old song I used to play to my sister.
Come on, game! They're hammering it home. We cannot be wrong about this.
Well, we have all night. Okay, ready?
Are you ready?
I am ready. I will need a bit of space. All right. SK, you ready?
Is this just the menu music? Is that what you're doing right now? So that's every conversation we can have with every party member. We got a new record, which is not exactly what I meant to do. I meant to go over to the flag. I'm not completely turned around. Very quickly do another save. Final thing to do, write in Gustav's journal. Mael finds a spot where she can write. She spends some time writing in Gustav's journal to honor his memory. She writes about how fearsome and incredible the Axons are, bigger than mountains. She hopes Gustav's apprentices will read the journal someday. Mael heads back. At this point, we go to sleep, because there's nothing else to do at the campsite. Good job, everyone. Wrapping things up here. And that is... Oh. Oh, no. I thought the game had crashed. The controller had just, like, disconnected. Okay, that's it. Now we head across the way there to the Isle of Faces. Imagine how different... Like, I just arbitrarily chose this one based on pretty women. It's a good choice, right? Like, beautiful women or scary faces. Obvious choice is obvious. But it could have been a completely different stream if we decided to go over to Visages first. Can you imagine the different experience we'd be having? What is that? Can we actually go back here? It's a question we've asked before. I think we must be able to, because there's a gestural beach back here that we can get to somehow. That I imagine involves going back here. Coastal cave? How do you zoom out? There we go. Yeah, so we got to be able to get around back there. Much like there's got to be a way to get over here. My conspiracy theory is that there's something back here. I don't know what or where. Like, look at all this. That's absolutely explorable. Got to be able to get back to Old Lumiere. I don't know how. At some point. But for now, we are done. I've been talking about going to sleep, and I'm going to go to sleep. But gosh darn it. I'm going to try to figure out why the game keeps crashing. I have no clues, I have no theories, I have no idea whatsoever, but I'm gonna investigate further. So, until next time, thank you folks for watching. God bless each and every single one of you, and I will see you later. Goodbye.